Yo, 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 what is going on? Critical Ops Esports fans, welcome back to the Critical Ops Circuit Season 5 Asia Final Tournament Series, tournament day number 2. That is right, less than 24 hours ago, we were here for day number 1. Those matchups were absolutely phenomenal. We're back with some other phenomenal, what are going to be some phenomenal matchups today. I'm Sudden Death, and I am joined by A Master. How you doing, sir?
Doing fantastic. Hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon. And yes, we had some wonderful matches yesterday. Essentially, both underdogs just absolutely took it home against both of the top two best teams. And our expectations were blown out of the water. We have no idea what's going to happen because they're both
Yeah.
one against both the teams. And now we're going to be going into our best of three with the two loser, supposed to be the two best teams. So someone's going to get
Which,
knocked out but we don't know which one because they both
right,
basically
exactly.
the batches were almost identical. So
Yeah, where there was, the first match was what 13-12. The boys
Mhm.
versus X Quadrant, or now Legacy Asia, and then the map number 2 between Elevate and Immense was 13-11, of course, in favor of Immense. So the boys versus Elevate matchup was kind of something you're expecting to see. The two best teams go on head to head, maybe in the finals or something like that. But it's not matching up like that. The gods have spoken, and it's going to be a little different. That, and I like the wrench that has been thrown into the gears of the circuit system here, changing things up a
Yeah,
little bit, getting some new blood into the system. Anyways, enough of us rambling on about that. Let's take a look at the qualifier information. A Master, you want to take that away?
absolutely, guys. Remember, so today we're in the final tournament. We've done qualifier one, qualifier two, and now we're here at the finals. These guys have worked really, really hard. They've gotten all the amount of points, and so right now this is day two of the finals. We still have one more day coming tomorrow, so we're halfway there at this point, starting into it. We've seen these teams battle their way through. They've gotten all the points. They've deserved to be here all the way across the board. And I mean, right now, the boys, they're the top team at this point. They have the most points for here. They have 15 points. So these guys definitely deserve it. But again, as we saw, they were knocked out. And so at this point, we're seeing everything kind of work their way around and work their way in. And here we go. So, yeah, so you see the teams, the boys in Elevate are supposed to be rocking it right now going into the finals, but they're not. They're in consolidation, which is, again, really, really weird to see. But, as we can see that they are absolutely dominating up to this point. But overall, again, yesterday we saw some phenomenal matchings, and we could see the matchups from yesterday. If you guys missed it, please go check those streams out. Again, blows your mind that these two teams, which by the way, one is double negative and one is brand new with only one round above, which was 6-5, which is immense on their matches. So brand new. Um, and they were able to take it. So yeah, here we go. The boys, Legacy Asia or X Quadrant from yesterday, and Elevate Phoenix versus Immense. And so we'll be seeing that match coming up here later. But first, we're starting out with the boys versus Elevate Phoenix. And again, what's going to happen is up in the air. We have absolutely no idea. Our expectations are absolutely blown out. So one of the two top teams has to go with this best of three. But what we do know is what the pricing is going to be. Jay, let's go and see what they're going to win.
Almost definitely here. Okay, so of course you can see the main tournaments up top, and in every single tournament that's already happened, you can find as a video on demand here on the Critical Ops Esports channel. For those of you that are just joining for the first time, so if you want to go back and get kind of a recap, see what happened after this stream is over to get you caught up for tomorrow's grand final event, then you definitely can do so. But we're going to focus on the finals tournament because that's where we're at right now. Okay, fourth place, $200 in cash, 3,000 credits, and 10 premium cases. Move on to third place, that bronze trophy, $500 in cash, 3,000 credits, 10 event cases, and 10 premium cases. Second place, the silver trophy. You almost made it, but you're not quite good enough place. $800 in cash, 4,000 credits, 15 event cases, and then 15 premium cases. And the one you want, the one everybody wants, the one you're playing for, the reason you are here. First place trophy, the gold trophy, the $2,000 in cash, the unique Circuit Season 5 champion skin, the 5,000 credits, the 20 event cases, and then the 20 premium cases. And then, of course, the aforementioned skin popping up here on screen, which I think has been unofficially nicknamed in the community the Golden Tiger skin. I think it was Nikimo who came up with that in the South America region. I can't agree more. I think that's a perfect name for it. The skin looks absolutely phenomenal here on the M4 that has the brand new silencer attached to it. Just looks freaking fantastic. I know that's going to be it's going to be fun to see some players have that here at the end of all of this. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes here, as we say in the U.S. I don't know if you guys if that's something that is said around the other parts of the world. Elevate Phoenix versus the boys. That's what's coming up here. Both the top two teams. Something we were expecting to see in the finals. Not here. Figuring out playing in the losers bracket. But here we are, anyways. Hey, Master, you want to
Yeah.
tell us about Elevate's achievements? Why we would think they would be in the finals versus the boys?
Yeah, I mean, guys, look at this: 58 wins, 27 losses. I mean, they don't lose. I mean, most of the time they're winning, right? And I mean, look, you see the teams, and they got 30, 40, 50 matches under their belt. They have massively positive KDs. Their ratings are through the roof. They've won season 3. They've got great main tournaments. They're just rocking good. And same for the boys. They may not have the highest stuff as far as competitive, comparatively to Elevate, but still great nonetheless. It's season
Yeah.
5 here. They've done great. Number 2, they won. Main tournament 1, they got 4th place. And last season they got 4th place in main 1. And I mean, they're still positive, 16 and 9. I mean, they got some good ratings. Their KDs
Yep.
look great. You're still looking at a fairly decent. Yeah, everybody's double digits at least in their maps. I mean, 10, 15, 14. There's a 24 down there for special, but again, mostly still double digits, and that's fine. And again, win loss looks great. Same for elevates. Again, they got the most points this time around too. They had 15 versus 14 for elevate, and
Mhm.
they supposed to be doing good. So yeah, again on paper, elevate does prime look better as far as their stats, but they also have longer running. So do you go with the long-standing one? Or do you go for the new guys that are also looking good? They've got the newest, freshest blood. But we do need to find out how they're going to do this, how they're going to play, and what maps they're going to play on, because that is a massive thing to find out what they do. And again, it all comes down to this best of 3 to find out which one of these guys are going to be knocked out. And Elevate, they're going to find out who's going to go out first, and it looks like Port. They don't want to repeat it earlier with anything. They want to make sure Port is a no go, and they don't want to see what happened like they did. So Plaza also going to be taken out. The boys just going to go ahead and get rid of that, which is I think a great idea against Phoenix. They do a great job on Plaza. Elevate is going to pick Grounded.
Mm,
So we're going to go with
interesting.
some OG, solid, right? It's and oh
Village.
yes, we do.
I
We get it. We
believe.
got it.
Yeah. Okay. I like this. I'm
Which, by the way,
excited.
the boys has, I believe, the most on Village as far as maps played on it. So
Yeah,
Elevate's
I
going to go
believe
ahead and
that's
get
where
rid of.
they. Oh, sorry to make a drop. I was say I
Yep.
believe that's where they secured main tournament number two. The
Yeah.
victory was on
Yeah.
Village.
It
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
So it's a
So
map they are probably more familiar with, and Grounded, of course, being I think a map Phoenix is very comfortable on. Bureau
yeah.
going to get the axe out of there. Canal's also getting the axe. Was it Decider and be Legacy or something? We're getting down towards the end. I'm thinking, okay, no, there it is,
You still
Legacy
have Soar.
getting thrown out of here. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
thinking maybe it might be Sore. Yeah, it is. It
Oh
is
no
going to be Sore.
way. Ha! So they're gonna go for the surprise our enemy type of thing. They're gonna go for Grounded. This is your textbook map. Village is where the fun begins. And again, the boys they have a good track record on it. I think what they've done it 4 times, and I think they've won all 4, if not I think 3 maybe as far as that. So they got a good track record on Village, and then we're gonna find out who's gonna get Soar because that is that's kind of the wild card as far as everybody's abilities and what that's gonna be.
Yeah, I was just quickly looking here at Phoenix's stats here map wise. So they're 1 for 1 on Village. I need to look at boys' map score there. I don't know if you have that pulled up or not. But then also Soar for Elevate. They are 0-2 on the map of Soar and map statistics. Now you take a look at Grounded, and that is, like I said, a map they're very, very familiar on. I didn't have the stats off the top of my head. They've won it over 12 times, 12 times compared to losing it twice. So that is a hell of an advantage coming in right there. And
Yeah.
that is one of those maps. There's something about that coalition side where you can just absolutely whoop the breach. And it doesn't matter if it's two top tier teams or not. You can have two top tier teams going at it, and it is a 13-3 score line because that whoever started out on the coalition side just put an absolute whipping on the breach, and they just were never able to recover even when they go into the flip. So that's going to be definitely very important, I think, for Elevate to come in. You want to go ahead, you want to win the knife round, then you want to go ahead and if you start on the coalition side, you want to be really aggressive, go ahead and get that big score built up. You go ahead and you go ahead and take those last couple rounds away when you're on the breach side, and then you can go into map number two and maybe even map number three, where you statistically, again, statistics don't show everything. I mean, just from the beginning of the week here, statistics definitely don't show everything with the matchups we saw yesterday. But statistically speaking, the next couple maps are probably going to struggle on just a little bit more versus the boys. So I think map one is definitely something that has to be won by Elevate Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. So with Elevate basically in their track record owning Grounded, as far as moving over to Village, I was right on the 3. They have lost 0 and they've won 3 for the boys on Village.
Yeah.
So they're currently 3-0 against on Village. Now on Grounded, they're 2-2. So it, it kind of could go either way. They're not exactly, high up there, but yeah, again, they're even. They've done it 4
Yeah.
times, they've won twice. But Village, their pick, definitely should be a good showing for them. And then Soar, they've done once and they lost.
Yeah, that's
So
interesting. So definitely Soar, and that's kind of what you expect to see. Soar is not the most popular map in terms of the competitive
yeah,
maps to be played. So both teams not as familiar with the map of Soar, not something they play on as much, and it's kind of reflected here in the stats. So honestly, I think it's probably a great decider map for both these teams, something they're not very familiar with. Probably something to be a little more evenly skill based on coming into it. So I think the first two maps will be a lot of fun. Obviously, Grounded, you have to be favoring Elevate coming into this. I mean, that those stats are just absolutely insane. They've won at least 12 times on this map in tournament settings, lost only twice. That's home court advantage. I mean, that's huge home court advantage. I mean, that's like playing the Heat back in '08 or whatever on their home turf. And
yeah,
then you look at
yeah,
Village, a newer map, which the boys is a newer team, right? Elevate Phoenix, obviously a very old team, new blood in it and whatnot, but the overall foundation has been the same. The boys being a newer team, they like to play the newer map, and that can, get that new blood in there. That can help, maybe take out the old guys a little bit more. Maybe they got a little too comfortable. Maybe they're not going to be ready for the young blood to come in, and that might also get them off on Grounded. It's 2-2 on Grounded for the boys. They haven't won as much on that map. It's not a map they've played as much on. I mean, as we were looking at their stats earlier, I mean, Elevate basically has a two two win loss ratio. I was thinking KD, but it's like no, you can't have a kill death ratio on the maps because
yeah,
essentially with Elevate, it is a 65% win rate. They win 65% of the time. That's incredible. That is incredible.
yeah.
But I
But
was
at
saying
this point, they pretty much win 90% of the time on ground.
exactly. Yeah. So you
So
win so much on this map. But being in the new team, do you have some different strats maybe we haven't seen that you can go ahead and implement against the team? Take
yeah,
advantage of the old guys. I don't know. If there is
I will say
something they
though,
can do though, there is something
we'll
they can
say,
do. Maybe we'll
and when it
see.
comes to Soar though, they both have lost once. They're both at 1. Um, so neither one of these teams has won on Sword. Neither one of them. Yeah, no matter how many of them they've done, they haven't been able to do it. So honestly, I think that's a great pick for an end. The fact that they've got clean sweep 90% of the time on grounded. The boys at 100% win rate on village. Um, and then Elevate Phoenix is they had one on either side, right? And so they've won once, lost one, and then Sword. Nobody's won ever. So Somebody's gonna get a win today to throw on that scoreboard, but someone's gonna keep going on that loss ratio when it comes to source. So it just kind of all depends.
Definitely. And what something else is going to happen, there's going to be some amazing clips today. There's going to be some amazing
Absolutely.
opportunities to upload your top clip of Critical Ops circuit gameplay to Zuvi. That is ZUVVII Zuvi for a chance to win $200 in cash. It is separate from the prize pool that is in the Critical Ops circuit prize pool. This is totally separate. And what we love so much about our amazing partner Zuvi is they also give you, the viewer, an opportunity to win some cash to $130 in cash will go to the top casual clip uploaded by you, the viewer, where that's some ranked gameplay or you're screwing around in a custom lobby and you did like a 360 triple collateral no scope or something. Whatever your top clip is, you can upload it for a chance to win $130 in cash. Those winners are announced every single month: September, October, November. October's coming to a close. Go ahead and get your entries in so you have an opportunity to win that $130. And of course, use that hashtag Critical Ops Circuit for all your top circuit clips for those of you that are competing in circuit. Thank you again to Zoo for being an amazing partner. You can download the app on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, or by just scanning the QR code on screen.
Yeah,
All right,
it's gonna be some
folks, we
great.
are
I can't wait.
Oh, it is truly phenomenal. I love going through and checking out all the clips. There's some really incredible stuff on there, and even rewatching. I mean, from the casual stuff, seeing some of their amazing clips, and then going back and getting to rewatch some of the amazing stuff from what has happened in the circuit tournament by the players that upload in their top clips. There's really some great stuff on there. If you haven't downloaded the app already, definitely do so. Folks, with that being said, though, we are about ready to go ahead and get on into this. I know we were just waiting for a couple more things to go down before we can go ahead and hop on in and start watching the first match here on Grounded. I'm seeing the stuff going on in the background. We can't show you what's going on, but they're getting in there. They're testing their guns out. They're doing a little flexing, a little warm up, getting the blood pumping and whatnot. So Grounded, we know it's probably going to be very favored in Elevate's favor. The question is,
Yeah.
though, let's say the boys come in, they win the knife, you upset that balance that we were thinking might be in favor of Elevate by winning that knife round. Do they choose a coalition side and do? Or is it what you would do, A Master? If you're the boys, okay, you know this is an incredibly. I know it's hypothetical and we're washed
Yeah.
up former competitive players and whatnot, but
I
would you
appreciate you
choose?
actually putting me in there as former, on that one. Like, thanks for assuming that I could be that
Send me,
good.
bro. I'm definitely washed up, but like, would you? Because I mean, this is such. All the maps are technically coalition sided. They just are because that's the way the map is set up. Your job is to essentially
Yeah.
camp on the bomb site and wait. But there's something really special about this map when it comes to the coalition side. We've seen it so many times. You can have some of the best teams in the region go head to head, and the score line looks like it's a pub. It's
Yeah.
13-3. If you're the boys, you get the knife win, think that's something you should have been practicing. Do you take the coalition side, or do you go ahead and bet on the breach side, have that coalition side in your back pocket to go into the flip? Is it worth it? Are you taking too much of a chance of doing it?
Personally, definitely coalition up the start. Definitely. I mean, you just got to get a couple more. Sure, it kind of slows the momentum down. You might feel a little bad if you lose four in a row, but it's one of those just you just got to get one, and then maybe another one. Just like, all right, guys, just let's just roll with it. Let's make sure we save it up. We do it. But either way, I mean, as much as this is still primed for Elevate, the original match yesterday was also primed for him, and actually for both of them, and it just didn't go that route. So yeah, again, yeah, I don't even know. I really can we say it's pride for Elevate, but I don't know what to expect because the new teams, the lower ranking, they lose more than they win teams were supposed to lose yesterday, and they didn't. They so at this point, maybe the boys will do it, maybe Elevate will do it, but definitely whoever wins the knife round definitely should be going coalition.
Coalition wins.
And
Well, there's the
yeah,
boys.
definitely, yeah. So they're gonna figure out where they want to go,
They
which
are. There you
again
go.
should be what you would expect as far as go on to the coalition. And the good news is it looks like what we're going to be seeing, the boys going to be on the coalition, and Elevate Phoenix got to work their way into these bomb sites. But clearly, being the team that they are, and the fact that they never really lose here on Grounded, uh, they probably got some good door busting tactics.
See what they can do here. Take it away.
It looks like they're just everybody going for that nice hard push. A side's gonna be what it is. Ori rocking in. That's so far only one down. So we got some information. Donk getting some little bits. Easy going down and getting one. Officer for another. Donk getting himself one. Now we are gonna see Kal-El picking up 2 for himself. Double headshots. Make that almost triple headshots, but right there at the end. Kal-El being able to really bring that up. That's kind of the round for him, and he takes it. And that gets him the first pistol round. Allows them to get the extra cash, and this should be a walk in the park for them for the second one as well.
I don't even know why I opened my mouth as a caster. I mean, here it is, talking about the coalition side. Elevate Phoenix was gonna, you've been practicing the knife. You're gonna get it. The boys get the coalition side, and then the terrorists, or excuse me, the breach, take the first point. Oh, I just need to be quiet. Special XDA in hand. Not easy was going to make that shot, but it's Legion who's going to make him pay for those missed shots. Doubling up there, the AK-47. Ori coming from behind, and it's Illis and Kal-El there finishing off the bottom. Elevate Phoenix, put another point there on the board for them. Not a huge surprise or anything. That was an eco round, to be sure, for them. I think there was one kill there. I think Reborn got dropped, or maybe I misread that. It was such a...
I think it was Illis that got dropped.
It was Illis that had gotten dropped. Okay. It was interesting watching him play yesterday. Was struggling. He really stood out to me in season 4 with his sniper plays and some of his HK play as well. But was struggling a little bit yesterday. Just couldn't seem to really get anything going until the end of map, or well, it was a best of 1, but until the end of his map. So it'll be interesting to see it today if he can go ahead and turn up and get some of those big plays I remember him from season 4.
Well, they're doing a pretty good job at this point. They've already taken out 4 members of the boys. Leaving it all up to Officer. I mean, he's fantastic, but can he do it? And no, Kal-El here to save the day. Per the name ensues, they are now Phoenix all the way up to 3. Boys yet to really secure round. Looks like they're going to go kind of hero deagles, it looks like, potentially, and go straight into just another pistol round. Maybe try and, again, steal a weapon. Maybe try and recover from it, but definitely saving that extra cash to see what they can do with it later. And I mean, there's nobody on B, although A seems to be where they want to go. And they're kind of surrounding him a little bit. But surrounding is kind of a light word to use when all you got is some pistolier action. Probably not gonna be good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Here we go. Illis, Legion, and Kal-El just knocking them down.
Cleaning it up. Yeah. Ooh, there's that Circuit Season 4 skin in the hands of Ori. Looks absolutely fantastic, like candy cane of death. Last player to live here is Easy with the MR96 in hand. Maybe he can find one. Gives away his position. He does indeed find one. Trying to go for the second, but isn't able to get the final flick there on Legion, and he drops him. It's 4-0. Elevate. Phoenix driving the score up on the breach side again. I don't even know why I talk. I just keep my mouth shut and say, we will see what happens, folks, and play some background music. When it's my turn to talk.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, they're really doing, and they're really kind of showing what they do and how they do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they know the maps, and the fact that you're not supposed to be able to do this on the breach side
As easily usually. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not how it works, but it is. Like, I mean, look at that, just spraying the walls, damage taken. I mean, what are they doing?
Ooh, easy. Making it look easy. Trying to go for the third. Donk. Gonna find Reborn, and Legion drops Easy out of there, preventing him from doing any more damage to his team, but I think enough damage had been done there. Only 2 players left alive here, Kal-El and Legion. They're going to have to use their vision to see through the walls here to find where Special's at. Kal-El isn't able to do that. I guess he must have been wearing some kryptonite or something. Nice little 2K there towards the end. And the boys put the first point there on the board. You know, it is interesting, though. This is Elevate's favorite map, I would say, just based on the number of times they've played and by the number of times they have won on this map. I don't think you could say, I mean, even if it's not their favorite, it's definitely their best map. You would think that on average, they would put up a better fight on the breach side than most players would on, or most teams would on this map. It's something they're more familiar with. They've definitely learned how to break the coalition hold on the bomb sites. Here they are moving in through baggage. Oregon first to strike, finding Officer. Lots of smokes down there in that connecting corridor. Easy watching his backstab pop in the reload. Reborn finding that's Sue. 3 players of life here now for the boys. Special trying to drop a player there on Elevate, but he's not able to do so. Tags Ori down just a little bit, but isn't able to take his life away from him. 2 players at the live now for the boys. Elevate Phoenix looking to clean this one up potentially very cleanly with nobody getting dropped. 55 seconds left here on the clock. Flash and smoke coming in perfectly timed to execute it. That's a double flash coming in there. Illis looking from behind. We'll try to backstab that player who's left there. Donk probably hearing that player on his right. I thought he did at least, but it seems like he just froze there on his left. Not only do they clean sweep the boys there in that round, but also getting the bomb planted. They are in a fantastic situation cash-wise. Elevate is looking absolutely phenomenal so far here in map number 1. And again, it's kind of what we expected. Are the roles reversed from what I thought it was going to be for the first half? It is. But is the scoreline reversed? No, not quite. This is more of what I was expecting here on this map from Elevate.
Yeah, same. I mean, right now they're chilling with 24K in the bank, and everybody is fully loaded. So
yeah,
they're pretty good for a while, especially if they don't lose any weapons. You know, refilling your back pockets, you know, with all your little goodies is good and all, and it doesn't take a whole lot of money for it. So, yeah, that was that air burst. It's about to be a really bad time for Special. Hoping his crosshairs are locked and loaded, but we'll have to see. And that wait, where did he get shot from?
The coordination
just coming out
is
of
just
nowhere.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, you see when they come out onto the bomb site, they all rush at the exact same time, and they just throw, and then just you see 2 and 3 push forward, some to go to the side. They know their spots where they need to go.
Yeah, and the grenade. Go ahead.
I was just saying he's got a shot. Kal-El's low. Illis is low.
Unfortunately for him, though, that bomb is just not on his side. It looks like he's going to decide to save here. He's going to take that gun into the next round with his life. I think it's probably a good decision there from him. The grenade utilization is something that Elevate is just destroying with so far on this map on the breach side. I mean, it is double flashes, double grenades, double smokes. I mean, and it's the exact same time or just slightly staggered enough to where you think it's like, okay, 1 flash, it's fine. I avoided it just enough. And then boom, you're back to reset and you're fully flashed because another flashbang came in you weren't expecting. Elevate is making it look easy so far here in map number 1 as we move into round 8. Most of you full buy coming in the weapons department, and even the armor. Mostly everybody here on the side of the boys has been able to get good armor, but not a lot of utilities to work with. Donk is the first to strike, but quickly traded by the Kal-El, and they're pushing over here towards this A-bomb site. They're spreading out. We can see one in the back. Ooh, Kal-El also finding a kill there on Easy. Special flashed out. He's able to find one. Try to go for the double, but Reborn just got the faster trigger finger. Offers his flash, but it doesn't matter to him. He just runs them both over. Reborn and Legion goes down before Kal finally goes ahead and lobotomizes him. So 1 versus 1 here.
Oh, ooh. Now that was a quick flick. And the fact that his sensitivity is really high. So that was a really accurate flick. Impressive. But what's also impressive is Kal-El soaring up to 12. Legion at 10. 6, 5, and 3 to follow. And then 5, 5, 5. All the way across. But, ooh. Shuel at the bottom with 0. Not sure, necessarily who he's subbing in for, but definitely might definitely need to grab a couple kills. Take time, slowly moving. It looks like might be slowing down a bit. I mean, they're really spread out across this map for the boys. I mean, I guess information is information, but I mean, they're gonna have to turn around and move, and Easy is just in a bad
Ooh.
spot.
Bomb planted again. Those utilities have been lethal by Elevate. The flashes are just insane. Easy. Finally put a kill there on the board. I've seen him go down multiple times where I thought he had the gunfight, but he just loses right at the last second. It's gotta feel nice. Probably a little confidence boost for him that he needed. Might not help him much here in map 1, but hopefully moving into the next couple maps. Trying to retake this bomb site. Donk, the last player after live, flashed once again. It's like, how do they still have flashes? It is incredible the way they are just conserving them and using them properly. And every time they do drop them on the side of Elevate, they're getting nice work with them. They're not wasted. 8-1 here. Elevate is leading by 7. Again, the scoreline isn't totally different. I'm just not usually seeing this from the breach side on this map. I'm not used to seeing it from the breach side on this map, but this is, I guess, what a true master of map, of Grounded, or a group of masters looks like playing on this map. It doesn't matter if they're playing on the breach side or the coalition side. They can smack you on this map no matter what side they're playing on, whether they're blue or yellow. Kal-El striking first, finding Donk. Su firing some blind shots there. I thought it was going to be a 2K for Easy, but no, Ori puts him out of his misery. It's a 3 versus 3 here as they're patrolling around, trying to go ahead and get into this A bomb site. They're pushing in. Kal-El finds Su. 2 players left alive here on the boys, and they got to do something here. Maybe they need to pull out some Compound V, some Temp V. Ooh, I thought there was going to be a nice flick. Reborn punishes special officer. Lights are on. They know where he's at. Bomb is ticking down. Something also Elevate's just doing a phenomenal job of us planting that bomb. Ooh, officer just working to me. Gets the 2K. Insane. There's the Temp V shot. He's got plenty of time to defuse. Get out of here. Let's hope he doesn't puke his guts up before he finishes defusing, though.
Yeah, I mean, that was some good shooting. That was great accuracy. I mean, Officer being the guy to take it home, to bring him out of that one they've been holding on to for quite a while now. I mean, Elevate's they're rocking it out, and really, from what it seems, the B side is their best area because again, they come out from 2-3 different angles, and then equipment flies, and they all get in position. But again, I mean, they still do great on the A side, but I honestly think the B side is kind of their best friend. And yeah, I think if they realize that and maybe do a couple more B pushes, that they'll hit double digits in no time.
Officer taking a page out of Elevate's book and just flashing all of those players right there, forcing them to go ahead and back up. I don't know, because of the smoke utilization by Elevate, I don't think he got the information he needed to know they were all there, but he did prevent the push right out from B long.
Yeah, he's keeping them in there still. I mean, the timer still got a minute on the board, but Officer getting in place. He's doing the beautifulness that he's using his ears. Hopefully, he'll be able to hear him coming. Although right now, it's just the wrong time. Oh, but he still gets Reborn? I guess they both.
I wish I could have saw that perspective. Yeah, I guess I wish I could have seen that perspective. Easy trying his best, but slips on a banana peel. Gets dropped there by Kal-El. Donk trying to stay up with 14 HP to his name. Hugging that hood of the car as much as he possibly can. Special on his left, dueling back and forth. Busting that tail light. Bomb has been planted once again by Elevate. It's a 3 versus 2. Both these players are live here on the boys. Very low on the HP department. Too much Compound V is not good for your health. That should be all she wrote here for the boys. Unless somehow Special's able to come up with a very special clutch. Don't think he's gonna even attempt that.
He gave us a signal. You saw him shake his head. He said no.
Yep. I'm good. Meat cleaver out.
Oh, but Ori, he's out for blood. He's looking.
Breach wins.
Don't think he's got enough time.
No.
Oh!
What?
Ooh!
Oh,
What is right? What?
dude, that flick was nasty, and he was able to get him just as it moved. Oh, that. Oh
Ouch.
man. Now
That was hot. I can feel the
that
heat over
will
here.
that will mess with you royally if you're on the side of the boys. That is just one of those moments, you know. You just feeling it. Yeah, but when they're also feeling Illis coming in with a double headshot, just taking them, reboring it, taking out special, nice spot. But the bomb is down, although he's dead, but down. But it's a 3v3 still. They got to retake yet again.
1v1. Ori versus Easy. Season 4 skin to OP. It is indeed. Elevate Phoenix as we go into the flip. Up by 8. It is 10-2. Elevate leads. And now they got the coalition side, which is what I was talking up so much about Elevate and them being on that side to start with. How you can sometimes get these crazy leads like this on the coalition side. But again, normally it looks like this, but it doesn't happen on the breach side to start with. The scoreline looks the same, but it's a reverse of where the team started at.
Yeah, I mean it is, and in most general cases, Elevate should not have gotten 10 on the breach ungrounded. That does not happen like that. But I guess it did, and Elevate doing it again. 4-2. Bombs planted though, so they get the extra cash, the boys. But I doubt they're gonna, be able to survive it. So.
I think the theme so far of the AS finals here has been upset, confusion, out of the norm. So on day number 1, the underdogs won. Looked like they were playing against not the boys in Elevate, just a regular old squad. Something that was just a normal matchup. Nothing, no biggie. And then today, Elevate smacking down hard on the breach. Here, there's best of 3 series. The nice thing though, compared to yesterday, is they're best of 1. This is the best of 3. The boys has the opportunity to strike back on a map of their choice. Ooh, Officer Me doubling up, trying to go for the third, but Donkey takes it away from him. It's a 1 player now alive on the side of Elevate. I mean, from what I've seen from them today, they might be able to clutch this up. He's not going to be able to. Illis misses his shots there on Donk, isn't able to recorrect them, and the boys put another point there on the board for themselves. The first one since the flip. Should give them a little bit of cash to work with. Go ahead, sorry.
It's looking like you made an offhanded prediction earlier, and I don't know if you remember, but you said, it's probably not going to be a 13-4. And currently how it's going, it may be coming true if Elevate grabs, 1 more, and maybe the boys get 1 more, but you might be psychic.
I mean, I guess if I say enough things, eventually one of them is going to be right. Apparently. So they're probably not even going to allow that to happen. The universe has a funny way of making sure it doesn't happen. Doesn't want to get my head too big here. Minute 15 left in round number 15. Officer, just a couple warning shots fired out of his AUG here, seeing if he can get anybody to peek their head out and expose themselves. There's 1 player moving up here. It's Illis. This is an eco round here for Elevate, which I'm surprised the boys haven't pushed more of an advantage on. I mean, you'd think they'd be going into eco, no need to risk it or anything. Especially now there's been some shots fired. Officer gonna put down Ori. Cal opening it up for his team, putting down Easy. Easy's just not having a great game here so far. Special coming from behind. Eliminates Kal-El.
Bomb has been planted.
Needed some spidey senses. Bomb has been planted there by the boys. Some much needed cash. Officer finishing off Legion. I believe that was 3 for him there in round number 15. Didn't do too much on the side of Elevate there in that eco. They were able to get 1 player though, better than none. But the boys in a fantastic cash situation. Full buys here from everybody. 18K left in the bank.
I mean, they're looking good. They really are. Although I will say, it's definitely going to be that 13-4 because Elevate's going to let them have another one. They're going to double up on that cash. So, yeah, it looks like they may be able to, bring it up. Because, I mean, they got plenty of leeway, right? I mean, they're on 11-4, so they can let them have another one if they want to. Just, go ahead and pad the pockets, right? But we'll have to kind of see what they're able to do. But honestly, wow, wait, hold on. Okay, so Legion is able to at least pick up one, and I don't know. Legion might be able. I mean, he could clutch it up. He definitely has, the ability to.
He's got the skill. He's got the weaponry.
Yeah, maybe not. Right, now that 30,000 is up in the bank, now it's time for Elevate to buy everything. They should be pretty much be able to do almost an entire buy. Just about.
Yeah, full. Yeah, just about. Just not filling up everybody on the utilities. Full AUG though, an armor buy. What you want to see?
Yeah, and as long as they can survive some grenades and some flashbangs, they'll be in a good spot.
Ooh.
Looks like, they might be retreating. Is that just kind of a fake? Oh, that should be a fake. I mean, they should have been at least a little bit further, but Easy, the one's really showing up. I mean, there's not really much else he can do with 9 HP, but he could definitely at least be the alarm sounding if anybody decides to come too close from A. But yeah, I guess a B shot. But honestly, I mean, they probably should have kind of set up a little bit better. Kind of go ahead and make their way to B, make all that noise, and then have Ori over here and wondering what's going on, and then have the bomb automatically planted and have an entire bit of chaos. But, that's definitely something, we can see from our side of the view, which, all of our fancy X-ray abilities and what everybody's doing. But Kal-El and Reborn doing a great job. 2 for Kal-El, getting a nice double. There's 2 left, 2v2. Elevate looking a little bit better. Yep. And that's
what a retake. As well.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I have it a little trigger happy from Kal-El using that super speed he has to go ahead and rapid fire that. But honestly, they were had the better health advantage. Everybody just seemed to be too low and just a couple taps, and that was kind of it. But again, the point's not necessarily out. They still have plenty of money left to buy up again for this round. But this is match point. Elevate. All they can do is do this one more time, and the boys have to do this a lot more. 7 times. Be able to bring it up.
And how much effort do you really want to put in it? I mean, the game's basically over. Do you want to put too much more effort and wasted mental space into essentially a game that's over? I mean, I love a comeback, not telling them not to try, but I think that's usually where teams get to at this point. Like, we'll try, we'll see what happens, but I don't think they're going to put a whole lot of effort and energy into it. Maybe I'm wrong. Kind of hope to be wrong. I'd love to see a comeback, but
yeah, because I mean they got their match coming up, right? They're the one that they've literally never lost on. They got another chance to come up next. So I mean, again, I feel that they definitely have a good chance, but it's not over until the fat lady sings, right? So
exactly. And she is
able to do it.
Quiet yet?
No, definitely not. Especially with these guys, especially with Officer, he's really been popping off. He really has. And but can he beat the Man of Steel himself, Kal-El? And that is a yes. Man, that's such
close.
A quick.
Sue popping out here. Oh, I thought he was going to come out. Ends up staying inside. Flashbang coming out. Ooh, Ori, so mean right there in that corner. I don't know how Donk had the angle. Bomb now being planted here by Special. Donk comes from behind, and it gets the last 2 players there. Legion goes down with the final man. The boys trailing still by 6.
All right, there we go. Oh, wait. No. We got a hero in 4. They're going to go eco, but, if Kal-El can, bring him something extra to the table, then it looks like they'll be doing good for it. But hand cannons and see how that goes. I mean, the boys, I mean, they pulled it up. I mean, they're doing
Yeah.
pretty good with it. So can they do that comeback? I mean, yeah, if they're able to take it, I mean, honestly, if they can do a comeback, if they could take it, then, I mean, should be. Again, everything's, typically wrong, but should be able to take their own, and they could take it 2-0 if they can make a comeback.
They definitely closed the gap to 4. I mean, get a point here. It's 12-7. Get a little extra cash, a little more momentum in your favor. Especially if Elevate decides to do one more eco, you close the gap to 4. But Elevate's still, I mean, they just have so much control right now over this map. Very wise to take ecos when they've taken ecos. Kal-El has plenty of cash to work with for the extra kills he's gotten, the chain feeds. That's why he picks up the M4. It would be crazy if Elevate ends up winning this round. Easy, evening the body count board up, taking out Illis. Illis, again, still kind of struggling here in this map. This best of 3 series. Special, taking out Kal-El. The M4 is gone. Doubles up there on Reborn. The bomb has been planted. Some extra cash there for the boys. Definitely not going to turn that down. And Ori's the last man left alive here. Ooh!
Reach wins.
Don't mess with him. Easy comes back and eliminates him. Not before he got a nice donk there on Donk's knocker. 12-7. Elevate is leading still by 5, and I would still say still very much in control. Again, the ecos have been perfect. Full buy come in once again for them with the AUG, good utility utilization, maxed out armor, or good utility to utilize. Maxed out armor. Or over here by A. About to have an altercation with a lot of these boys player. Legion's going to be striking first, finding an officer. He's going to go down the hands of Dong. Kal-El pops out and puts it down at Dong, preventing any more damage being done to his team by him. Ori at 10 HP. If he can just do a little bit of damage, just even if they get the kill, just do a little bit of damage, break some armor. That'd be huge for him. Well, there's a kill coming in. Reborn finding Sue and doubles up on Special. And that's all she wrote there for the boys. Elevate just playing this expertly well.
Yeah, I mean, it was honestly, it was just really just a matter of time. I mean, Elevate got up to 12. I mean, they had such a huge round capability for that. I mean, they, again, just taking their time. Again, they weren't really expelling too much energy for that, which was, again, that was great. They just kind of had to wait till they could find that moment. Because, again, the boys, I mean, that's 7 rounds. I mean, that's it. I've seen higher. I've seen 12 points coming back.
Yep.
But that's a whole nother game, and that's really difficult to do. It really, right now, between these two teams, that's definitely not really a possibility. But then we're gonna see Elevate add another point onto the board for taking another win on Grounded. So tack it on to it, add that up to what would that come out to be, like 92% now that they took this one.
Something
Uh,
like that. Their
yeah, so
most
it's gonna
winningest
be
map.
looking good. Yeah, they're just used to it. Like, oh, we're going to do Grounded. Yeah, we know how that's going to go. Yeah, they must be feeling pretty good right about now, which is going to be great. Next, we'll be seeing, coming up, it's going to be Village,
Edge.
right?
Yes.
Get to see Village. I'm excited. I really love seeing Village and Soar. I really do. Honestly, if I had to, kind of pick between the two, I really like the design of Village personally over Soar. I think it's a little weird to start in a bomb site on Soar, but I also don't hate it. But if I, again, like I said, if I had to pick between the two, Village would be definitely my pick. And what's great is we get to see that coming up next. It'll be great.
Indeed. And we'll see you on the flip side, folks.
Let's go with Yol, able to get the double right there.
Yeah,
So we got
Yoy,
Proximity and Faye.
I guess it's Yoy. Speaking of proximity, coming and trying to go for the 3K. He's got the dip. Oh man, look at this. He's moving back and forth. He's got the dance moves, trying to get the drop shot, and he comes up with it like it's no problem at all. But he makes it look easy.
So the shoulds too, but unfortunately, they kept it super easy across the board. Ooh, that was
Speaking of proximity. 2-versus-1 here. Reborn, last player of the live. Ooh, he's got the angle. And he's able to pick up the headshot there. Doink and doink. 7 HP for May, 20 for Reborn. Starts with the pre-fire. He's got to be so careful. Flashbang come out. He's going to go ahead and juke around, try to hit him in the back. That bomb is slowly ticking down. Ooh, May's just positioned fantastically here.
Can he get the elbow? He can.
Pressure to elevate Phoenix. Still trailing by 6 here. That flashbang can really come in clutch. You've got to be able to come up with this doink doink and 2 Eerie getting the headshot and getting dropped down out of their officer by the Reborn, but Reborn was able to pick up 1 kill.
One, switch to the other, 1, and then all of a sudden, you know, they came for the what? Oh, triple kill for May and Asia to finish off the last one.
Ori trying to go for the 2K. He's going to do about 50% of damage to that player over there. Tanks creeping up here. Flashbang out. Finds one. Gets the other one. About to go for another 3K. And he's going to be able to do it. Has 2 3Ks in a row here for Mr. Tanks.
They're looking back and forth. Uri just missing him. Oh, gets the quick flick. And you were talking about that flick. Just look at that. Look at that to the face.
Yeah. It's a 2-versus-2, and the bomb's been planted. Atheno trying to go ahead and increase their lead back to 3. It's all to Prex here to clutch this up, and somehow he's going to be able to do it.
All right.
Ori and Legion with their line of sights crossed, but not where they needed to be pointed. Through there, trying to get his crosshairs position right. That flashbang got him a little disoriented. RB is going to eliminate him, and Ori is the last left alive here, trying to work SG straight back and forth. Previous season circuit skin right there. And look at that.
Nice spot for them to sit over, but I don't think Ellis can let that happen this easy. Oh, especially Illis. Oh my goodness.
There's your Zuby top clip contest winner right there. 2 hanging back towards tree elbow. Reborn and impressive wrapping around. That smoke grenade is going to cover their advancement up, and they're going to come behind and just absolutely clean up. Oh my god, Reborn with the run to go for the ace, but no, it's Buzz going to prevent that from happening. What?
They all left. The bomb site is at least in danger of detonating. Ori does get a double. Here comes potential triple, and Illis playing it for the final. He getting that beautiful past season circuit skin. Impressive, rocking the same thing. Same for Illis. Still getting it. Still running strong. Buzz taking another one, but Illis here for the triple. Back to back to back.
You should know Illis is low on HP. You have had 2 players contend with him. You hit him twice. You're going to catch Illis behind. That's fine. Now, Ori, with the more HP, knows where Glow's at, but lets him come right up and shoot him in the gut.
Trying to get the spray and pray. Reborn going for that. Illis coming around for 2. Make that 3 and make it 4. Illis
with a quick flick with a U ratio. The bomb has been planted though. 2 players, 1 player now. RB is the last man to work here. Finds one, trying to go for the second. He's low on ammo, needs to be careful. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and pop that reload. Bell's low on HP. RB coming around the corner, gonna make him pay for that. Throwing a frag grenade out, bounce it off. Ooh, and is able to also get the smoke grenade out. Wow, that was some crazy timing right there. Illis was firing a volley of shots, but someone was able to dodge him. RB is just rolling in.
You know, it just kind of depends. Depends what Glow can do here, which is 1, 2, 3. How long was this? Picking it up in the middle of that triple kill. It's all about using the map to your advantage and making things harder for the team, and then you stay alive with 1 bullet. 1 bullet's 1 bullet. But it looks like they only need a few bullets. It's like Unreal. They just getting 2 pieces with easy. Just, again, the boys are just doing their thing. They're coming in for the knife. Officer.
They know what they're doing. DRX is not. They haven't wanted to play it. So it is, it's interesting to see that for the boys. And you can already see that they're really dominating play. This bridge shot. Look at Donk. Unbelievable. What?
Here and keep it go. Oh, that was almost bad. That was
almost bad. Or really good for DRX.
Oh no! Oh no!
Here's Donk, man. Oh my gosh. Donk finding easy kills. He tries to go for the 4th and he picks it up. Insane.
all of the retakes that Hammers were attempting. So good stuff from them so far, but seems like Alpha is the one left alive, and there is some time left. He is able to get the second one. Oh, this could be great from Alpha. He has gotten a double kill here. All he needs to do is wait out the time. Oh, that nade! Look at the HP! He's gonna peek it. Noxic understands it, but Alpha able to get the last kill. They're not committing to any peaks though. Oh, and he might get caught off guard. Noxic does take down Stratus, but he was able to take down Melody. Now it's down to 1v1. All that Genis has to do here is just play on time. Oh no, Noxic.
No.
That is one way to stop the round. He played that perfect. Genis was just, as you know, the more important the breach rounds are, the more important the pistol round is, and Phoenix not able to take the pistol round in a very breach side important map here.
Ooh, and the grenade. Getting lots of damage.
My God.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Melody for 3, Zion for 2, and let's just go ahead and slap.
Push that belong area, which isn't actually the worst decision because 4 players are oriented more towards the A side of things here. So yeah, okay, that closes it though. Has able to get a 2-piece, and this is a very easy shutdown eco round. So this could really go any direction here. There's one player on site that is Raze, and he's able to put in some effort. Oh, and that's nasty. That's second kill on EXZ. But I feel like a lot of these rounds could have, you know, the loss could have been avoided if Invictus did something better. But there you go. That's definitely something better. Yep.
Bird. Really just right now, G9's looking really good. I say that. Free gets an absolute domination quad kill, as I try to say. The G9 is looking real good.
Because now he's able to isolate angles here. Oh, and Mixage, look at this. He is up. Oh, that's going to be so hard to spot. Oh, and what a shot as well. One player has actually crossed, but Mixage doesn't care. He just takes them down, misses the shot, but, you know, the only one left. Mixage, man of the round here, as long as possible. And oh no, this is not good. There is no time to plant anymore. Fair. He's just going for the outplay. Oh, there's no way. Fair. What a shot from Fair. This will be a G9 victory here, and we're really seeing an upset in the first game. Whoa! I thought on the screen that the guy that had the P250 got the kill, but Pri is doing his best.
Coming in.
Yep.
And he finished.
Yeah, the first real ref round and Crocs. Oh my God! There's no way he just did that, Crocs. How are they doing this? How are they? Okay, Fair. Oh no! Again, they're peeking together and Fair. He is so unfair. He's so unfair to the rest of the players here.
Clean sweep. We got Medusa here coming out with that AR-15. Love seeing it. Medusa doesn't even need it, you know, halfway. Oh, whoa, full ace.
Much needed in this situation. And Symboli, his positioning and aim is everything but Stratus. That's a great push. Although the rest of the players is low. Oh, what a play there, Pref. Well, things might go for it better here, but Sensor, he's ready for it, and now Alpha. Oh, that's a good shot. But many...
Yo, 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 welcome back, everybody. Map number one has concluded. Currently, Elevate is leading 1-0 in this best of three series over the boys, but we're going into the boys' map pick. That map is Village. Hey, Master, you want to tell us a little bit about the boys and Village?
Yeah, the track record is looking really nice. They are currently on a 3-0 spread for Village, so they should be looking pretty good on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Elevate with all the extra longevity that they've had in circuit and the past history, they've definitely had a was that 12-2 on Grounded, and now it's going to be 13-2. So now they took it, and so maybe now, I mean, they're 1-1 on Village versus a 3-0 on Village. Neither one of them have done an absolute ton, but a total of 5 maps between the teams. But again, they're currently 3-0 for the boys, so should be priming pretty well. But Elevate still Elevate, so they still can definitely pull it out. But I feel like this map between the two teams are definitely going to be a lot closer. Where we finished out on 13-6.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one we're definitely going to be seeing close to a 13-11, 13-12, 13-10, maybe the worst between it, but I think this should be a solid matchup for them. And I don't know who's going to be getting that 13. Should be the boys, but if not, it's going to be real close. It's going to be real close.
Yeah, definitely excited for Village. I love Village. I think it's a great map overall. A lot of open space, but also some close quarters. You can utilize a shotgun. You can go with a SMG on that, but you also can rock some longer range weapons like some sniper rifles, even the TRG and some of there's long. You can go from long range to close range very quick. Lots of cover to hide behind. You can use a sniper rifle like the TRG. I think we saw that even with the boys match in the main tournament to the finals. I think, if I remember correctly, it was the TRG that was used there. Maybe that was a different region I was watching when the TRG was pulled out in Village, but I think it was with the boys in that map. HK 417 you can also pull out as well, and of course the AUG at range. Having some players like Illis, who we saw in the break time there, who just had some incredible clips with the ratio. This is a map like Canals where you can pull that ratio, you can put it in the hands of somebody like him, and you can really get some work done. Pushing up B long, moving through cardio. There's some potential for him to shine here. Maybe be more of the MVP in this map than he has been in the last couple of maps by utilizing that sniper rifle.
Yeah, there's definitely some options. And like I said, shotguns are definitely a viable option for what the map is. I mean, it's definitely an option, definitely here in the middle. Uh in pretty much moving as long as you're not on B long or kind of at the top of A. I mean,
Mhm.
it's pretty good. So our ecos, I think, should be a little bit more crazy. It's going to be not just a clean sweep pistols. Out we go. There's definitely some options to be had. Again, like I said, I think this will be a lot closer than our last one because it definitely went the way of Elevate. So this one should go the way of the boys, but if it's not, it's gonna be real close. And like I said, I think the worst it'll be is 13-10. So be prepared. I hope these teams are for some back to back rounds, wins, losses, and again, these ecos may turn with those shotgun actions because I think they could just slide up through the middle and catch them off guard off to the side and be able to get those close quarter shots.
Yep, exactly. Chat, let us know in the comment section down below who you think will be taking this map number two. Will be Team Elevate will be closing this best of three series out, or will we be going to map number three because it results in the boys win? Curious to see what your thoughts are. But yeah, like you said, the eco rounds can get crazy, moving through mid, A mid, middle, going to the tunnels and whatnot, being on the B roof, even playing over on the B bomb site. If you're going up there, there's the kebab area, playing in between B short and the storage containers that are there. Even moving back around, if you can move, if you're say even on the breach side, you go all the way wrap around B, you move into the coalition spawn, try to backstab them on A. You can go through CT stairs and whatnot. There's lots to do on this map. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. It's a big map too. I mean, there's a part of the map coming out of breach spawn. It's called cardio. There's just so much distance. You get your cardio running and just moving down there. It is a big map. Lots of open spots, lots of cover as well. I think overall it'll be great to see. Okay, I think we're moving into the knife.
Yep, we're gonna find out who's gonna stab each other the best. Be able to choose that side. And oh my goodness, it looks like
Shish
that's
kebab.
gonna be definitely looking great for Elevate to choose. So boys got a chance to do it on Elevate's map. Elevate's gonna do it on the boys map, and again, we can only assume what they're gonna do, which is definitely going to be not what we would expect. But they're definitely gonna go start off on the breach side, Elevate, and the boys gonna see if they can defend the sites against Elevate's trooping their way in. But again, right now, what's fun about the village, one of my favorite things is especially when you're on the breach side, you can do this right here. They're just plowing into the bomb site so close to A, and they can do pretty much what you're seeing. Just blasting with pistols. Donk actually changing things up a bit. An officer was getting another one. But Illis closing it back, and now it's 1v1. All you gotta do is get one shot.
Easy. What?
2 HP? And he just... Oh,
You
okay.
can't be making it that easy, dude. You can't.
No. And look, and now
Ouch.
we're going to see right over here to the side, Toro coming in with a shotty.
There it is.
Yeah.
Also, sub coming from the boys. The boys switching up a little bit. What is it? May and Toro, two new players
Yeah.
coming in for them, trying to get some fresh blood in here, seeing if that will help them here in this map. I believe Toro played very well at main tournament number 2 here. I think he was one of the top fraggers, if I recall correctly. See them working with him, trying to body block for them, going mid with that shotgun. Elevate knows this. They're going to try to stay far away from that mid as possible. Don't want to be engaging with that shotgun or putting them at a disadvantage too early. Bomb has been planted. Some extra cash for them will definitely be nice. And, of course, they do have the primary weapons to utilize here to try to stop this retake. Toro was able to find one. That's about it.
Yeah, 2 went down, though, so they at least got some extra cash, and they put a dent in it. So, I mean, honestly, that's about his best case scenario. I mean, most of the time we just see 0 or 1, so 2 is very commendable.
Yeah.
So nothing wrong with that. But again, we're going to see here, super quick push. You can fly over to A. They're going to split down the middle. May is going to have a really bad time or a really good time. Depends what this timing looks like. And that's going to be a good time. Illa's going down. And swooping back around. They are flying into the bomb site. Hillel, Reborn, headshots, running amok. Officer, close by. Same for May, coming in, taking them 1 for 1. Reborn's going to get not the jump. I was for sure he was going to be able to see him first. It's a Hillel. An officer popping off, taking them all out with 12 HP standing, and teammates come rolling up in here like, "Hey, I helped too." So teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, share the cookie.
Definitely going a lot better than it did last time. Definitely, Elevate got the first 2, kind of figured, but the boys showing us that definitely possible.
Indeed. An officer stepping up big time. I mentioned that yesterday. Of course, the map, it was only a best of 1 series, but officer was, I think, was 10 and 21 or 10 and 20. Something you don't normally see from him. He usually does much better than that, and well, he getting eliminated first player here, but has more life in him today. I like to see that. Donk double it up easy in the kill feed there in between them. Ooh, nice little 2K from each of those players. 1 player after live here is Legion. 3 players to contend with. Silenced in forehand, patrolling on the A site. That frag grenade is going to land. Oh, I don't even know if I thought it landed right on top of him. Maybe not. Doesn't even matter. Easy finishes him off with a headshot. Yeah, it did sound like that.
Look at that. Tied up.
Easy. You mentioned a little earlier, but one of the things I love about this map is how quickly you can get to that A site. If you want on the breach side, you can get over there very quickly. Or if you want to take more of your time, you can. control mid a little bit, look towards B, or move all the way around towards B. It's just you have lots of options to slow up or increase your speed at what you want to do on the breach side. Easy trying his best, was able to do some damage, but just not enough. Reborn coming in, finds Donk. Illis eliminating the officer. That bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted.
2 players on the side of Elevate below 25 HP, but there's only 2 players left alive here on the side of the boys. Definitely need a shot at Compound B here to go ahead and get this game done with. Don't think they got it in time. Toro left in this 1v5 situation is able to find one, but just doesn't have anything left in the tank after that. Elevate retakes their lead by 1 here. Almost feels like Elevate's got a little something to prove. Didn't do great yesterday. And thinking back, you know, I obviously didn't win the main tournament number 2, and I don't remember where they placed overall main tournament number 2. I'd have to go back and look, but I wasn't great if I recall. Got a little fire under them, I think, to like, all right, we need to go ahead and do something here, guys. We can't just be riding on the coattails of season 3 forever.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, honestly, just looking at just the way their aggression is, I would agree. I think they got something to prove here. They're definitely trying to bring it up a little bit. Again, this is going to be a close game. Now, they still have the ability to do so. Although, Easy definitely seems to be really comfortable on this map, and same for Officer. So, at least from those two specifically, they're going to make it a hard time. At least out of those two, but overall, I'm seeing a little bit more pep in their step for Elevate as far as today goes. You know, again, yesterday, yeah, they did lose, and I think they're just trying to bring it back. But ooh, Toro, or are you really gonna do that? You gonna push up?
Yeah, or I think making the wise decision not to.
Yeah, like I was just thinking right there for a second, like you really gonna do that? That'd have been real bad. I mean, right now they're all bought up. They have everything still with 10K left, but
it's not worth it.
No,
it's just discipline. It's discipline, and that's what shows. That's from a good player, but from a great player is the discipline. Just be like, yeah, no, we're not going to do it. Oh, Ori coming back and punishing him. It's 3 for him. Toro doubles up, trying to go for the 3rd, but Legion's going to drop him. Can't do anything else. Elevate leading by 3 here on the village. Pick that was the boys.
But, still not doing bad. I mean, even though that was an eco, Toro still had his weapon. I mean, he still got 3 on Elevate on that one. So, again, they're not doing bad. They're hurting the bank account. So, they're not doing bad. I don't really see any mess ups aside from just the crosshairs are just not, doing that. I mean, obviously, right there, he was flash. But Toro getting a nice double Legion Reborn. It's 2-3. Yep. Of course, I had to say something. Now it's 1-2. They're gonna get that extra money.
Those bomb plants. I think they've planted the bomb every single time, or at least 4, 5. Basically every single time here on the side of Elevate. Just going back in my head. That really helps with cash. You get that bomb planted every single time. Plus, they're winning, but that little extra cash every single time they get that bomb planted, which only helps them continue to build the snowball and their advantage.
Yeah, and definitely, Villages. Honestly, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's definitely more breach sided, especially with A. I mean, it's not necessarily you're kind of even. Like if you guys rush in, you guys are probably going to meet there about the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same sentence of it being the same time, that's better the breach than it is the coalition because they don't have time to set up, right? And Legion, Illis, Legion again, and Ori, they just get to run in here and just start plowing heads. They're not even in position yet. And that's the perk. Ooh, Illis. Ooh, Donk might have a good chance here to be able to take him out. He knows. He doesn't know. And there it is. Donk's going to take it. So, yeah. Any advantage is a good advantage, whether it's you have an actual advantage or the opposing team just doesn't have an advantage, and so it's an even playing field.
Yeah, even just getting the mental advantage, that's huge.
Yeah.
Eco round coming in here from the side of Elevate. The Hero SG pulled out by Legion just because he's got so much extra cash to work with. 5,500 left in his bank account, even after going for a full buy. May, something that we haven't seen on the scoreboard pretty much at all. Double up with the M4, Officer, pitting up Kal-El, and it should be Ori. The last man left alive here for Elevate Phoenix. See if you can get a couple consolation kills.
Hope you heard him a little bit. Looks just right.
Wins.
Ooh, easy. I was for sure easy was going to be going down. But look at that. Officer Legion holding strong. Same for Illis and Toro, even. And same for Donk LL. I mean, honestly, these teams, I mean, look at that. Just off by 1 for Main Easy versus Orin Reborn. I mean, that's huge. I mean, even though there's still a 2-round separation, they're again, there's not
Very
really
close.
anything wrong. Everybody's getting those kills. They're just not getting the rounds.
Ooh.
That was
It's like surgical
nice.
precision there. The flashbang, the movement, the crouch, fantastic. Toro and Officer putting in some work. Cal's going to go ahead and put down Officer, prevent it from doing any more damage to his team. And there's May going ahead and shooting some kryptonite over at him. Telling him to get a heck off of that roof. 1 round away from the flip, and it's looking like we might be going in tied. You said so. It was going to be a close game, Master, at the start of this.
Yeah, and the boys are just 1 round away. And again, look at this. It's flip. Elevate broke. They bought everything they can. Well, except for Legion. But he does have the U ratio. Nice to see it come out on the last round. But right now, the boys fully bought. But most of that's been used. I don't know where they threw it, but they had everything. I don't know what they did with it. I guess they thought they were going A and they just bombarded it. But guess what? They're over B and ain't nobody over there. And now it's time to come for the retake. 4 to 5 and Legion with a U ratio.
On the B site.
Officer.
Ooh.
Good spot, though. Yep. Honestly, I think Legion should just fly all the way down the hill, which right down there with Ori. That would be a great spot, or maybe off to the side.
Ooh, look at Illis over there in Ninja.
He's sneaking. Donk, although he's coming to say hi. Kalo's right in front of him, and he comes to the side, takes all 3.
Reach wins.
So incredibly close. Still clip worthy. Incredible try there from Donk. Donked so many, but was just too tired to donk the last. Elevate
a reborn.
goes into flip, leading by 2.
I mean, he almost had that. He really did, but Reborn came from where they did, from spawn, and I don't think he was expecting that. Yeah, he just didn't expect to flick over there and, coming from behind. So that was definitely just invaluable. It was great. Good job, Donk. But time to redo on the flip. Back to pistols. Let's see what they can do. If they're going to be able to get, looks like A-Site's going to get a nice quick plant, and looks like they may have
Bomb's
figured that
been
out.
planted.
Getting into position, 3 on top. Time to come in. Waiting for everybody to get into position, but wait! You're seeing Officer might be able to come from behind. He does. 1 for 1 gets popped out. And there we go. It's coming in, and it looks like it's going to be heavy on Phoenix. Coming in, everybody gets 1. And the defuse is coming in. Only Legion going down. That is a great start to the pistol round.
Bomb has been defused.
Elevate seems to have the necessary energy needed to pull this victory out. Still, just the start of the second half here. Boys only trailing by 3, but there's just some extra chutzpah on the side of Elevate that I don't think the boys have. They're going to have to find it if they want to keep in this. Flash is mean. Reborn over in the corner. May drops him out of it. Tries to go for the second, but he's not going to be able to do it. Reborn quickly drops him with the AUG. Bomb plant interrupted.
Oh,
Bomb has been
that's a
planted.
surprise. And how the tables have turned very quickly. You know, I mean, they've got some weaponry. It's a possibility. But are they gonna do it? Or are they gonna hold it? You know, are they just gonna wait for them to leave and just kind of give them on the way out, just kind of hurt them, or are they gonna actually try? Yeah, they're definitely just gonna hang out and see if they can't get anybody to lead them across. There they go. Oh, there we go, Oreo. No, there we go. Nice two-piece. And Donk waiting, but yeah, there we go. I mean, that's solid, right? You know, it's two down. It's definitely gonna
Incredibly
hurt them.
solid.
Yeah, in the money category. I mean, there's not much they could have done, but what they did get, still got 2 M4s and some extra cash.
Well, yeah, and of course, I think you got 2 players leave the bottom side that had weapons, I believe. So that's 2 players that are gonna have to spend extra cash on buying new primary weapons. Great play over there by Ori.
Yeah, that was definitely
Again,
a good play. That
The discipline, yeah, exactly. That was the discipline that he used right there. Just not to push in, not to try to take it. He accepted the loss, but he did his best, and it resulted in a nice little exit 2K there off the site. Ooh, Kal-El just punished by Donk. Illis popping another quarter. Nice drop shot, finishing him off. Doubles up with the M4. Reborn out of ammo, unfortunate for him. And Illis still over here on the right-hand side. Gonna get dropped, though. Boys, 1 round away from closing up. I think they found a little bit of that chutzpah I was talking about.
Yeah, bringing it back. One round separating them, and currently right now they're looking really good. Elevate's gonna choose to go a little eco-y. Gonna go with a bunch of hand cannons. But right now, not 100% buy for the boys, but basically everything that they definitely want to have. They don't spend any extra that they don't need to, and they're just completely. Wait, what are they? They're just gonna complete.
They're doing some cardio,
from
man.
behind. Yeah, but hand cannons from behind. He sees 1,
Oh my
2,
gosh.
3.
Reload.
Oh, man, almost. 2 left though. Legion and Illis.
Plenty of information.
Oh yeah, they know where they're at.
That bomb
And,
taken down. Definitely not going to be a win here for Elevate. They can escape with a couple nice weapons, though. I don't think they'd be complaining too much.
No, looks like we got an AK and an SG. They got that in their pocket, so they're able to steal the weapons. But unfortunately, not put them to good use. But that's a little extra cash they don't have to worry about spending. As the boys tied up to 8-8. And they're going to be able to use that money for better used. You know, some grenades, some smoke, some flashes. 'Cause you can
Restocking
see
that
over there-
armor.
Yeah, making sure it's fully healed and all back up to normal. Because the
They can
boys
work
are
on-
fully decked.
Yep. They can work on putting those weapons to good use here in round at number 17. We're all tied up here, folks. 8-8. Who's going to be the breaker? Is it the boys? Are they going to start their march to victory? Or is Elevate going to go ahead and smack him back down and put him back in their place? We're going to find out here. Round number 17. Officer put over the corner, fighting Legion put down on the ground. Officer quickly dropped by Kal-El. May come to the trade him out. So trade fast back and forth. Hot potato. Donk trying to donk the player right here, but it's Reborn. He's got the better shots on him. 7 HP left with his name. The boys, bomb hasn't planted. So up to Reborn here, and he's gonna have to be Reborn if he wants to go ahead and get this. He's doesn't have enough time to do it. Only a couple HP left. May drops him. The boys extending their run here. What is that? Won the last 4 rounds, and they're taking the lead here, 9-8.
Yeah, boys, they're moving ahead just fine. And right now, I think this is kind of do or die for Elevate right now. They've pretty much got to take this one, or they got to go eco again. I mean, they got a couple $100 in most everybody's pocket. Elix is doing fine for the most part, but they might even do like a hero move again. But yeah, it's about all they can do. And so 1-to-1 trades back and forth. We've gotten 4 total players down, and we're gonna see even more back and forth action. Now it's left up to Officer and Legion. 1-to-1. Officer not the best in the health range. But all depends who sees who, and it's like he is going
Great
to
decision
leave.
here.
Yes, leave the arena. Go away. You know he's there. And look, Legion is slowly moving, and
He's got the
probably will
idea.
double check. You know, because he might say, "Hey, he might be behind me." Look, he's turning around,
Bomb
and
has been
now
planted.
he's on the move because he wasn't fully sure. And look at Officer. He's just all the way out of the way. Gonna go for the long shot. Go for the hearing. And that still gives him time to make his way around quietly, but not just get that instant urge to peek it.
Oh, it's
Maybe.
gonna be a close quarters altercation right here.
It's just a wall separating them. You
I
gonna
think he
go?
can fire right there.
Oh,
Legion. Oh, I don't think he's got enough
oh,
time.
Breach.
Oh,
oh,
so close. What an
so.
effort.
But you know what? He did what he needed to do. He just enough because that moment he had to do it, but he fired. He got the kill. So
Yeah, again, it
well
was
played.
so close. Well played there by the boys. What was was Officer was yeah, Officer the last
Yep.
player alive. Just working that clock, the timer that was left on the bomb. Great decision by him to book it over there towards B when he was on A. Big win there for the boys. And Donk
Ooh.
striking first, open it up with a nice 2K with that SG in hand. Speaking of 2Ks, there's Legion responding with his own bomb about to be planted once again here by the boys, or the last player left
Bomb has
alive.
been planted.
A
Definitely
1.5
doable.
versus 1. Officer only got like what, 27 HP, something like that.
Breach
Ooh.
wins.
And Easy's gonna drop him.
Yeah, they pushed out at the same time, which is perfect. And so they're racking up to 11. Elevate. They've got it. They pretty much have to get this one if they want to stay in this. 'Cause they do it again. They get a break. And they could probably have to go half by. This is definitely not the spot they wanted to be in right now with the money. They might still get, like, they might get the loser bonus, but yeah, still, it's not going to be what they want to be, as far as their buys go. So, see what they can do, but it's going to be real hard when Illis is, chilling. Officer Torgo down Donk, doing his thing, getting a nice 2-piece again. Reborn takes down May. All up to Donk. This is exactly what Elevate needed to do. Bomb is...
Most def, yeah.
Yeah, they know where the bomb is. So Donk, him and his 14 HP are gonna go hang out in the shadows.
This would make sense if he tries to save this. I mean, 16K to work between the team. Of course, you've been on a nice win streak. There is going to be no loss bonus coming in. It's 58 seconds to survive, which can be an eternity when you're in a situation like this. Don't know how much Elevate is going to pursue, though, as even with the win coming in, they could use the guns they got in their hands. They're just gonna sit here for the next 40 seconds and sing Kumbaya.
Yeah, they're gonna say, "Hey, I got this one. Hey, you got that? Okay, cool." I mean, you got Reborn and Illis looking at each other, telling each other how good they look. They're just saying, "Hey, you got a nice shiny dome over there. Looks great." And again,
Nice.
at this
Camo.
point, they need to hang out. If they lose anything, it's gonna be a detriment to them.
Yeah, really.
And but Donk, again, they don't have they have good money. They got good money. They got good play money. But you know what you don't want to spend money on? Another SG.
Yep. No reason. No reason to. And again, you're not getting that loss bonus. You're losing this, so let's keep as much as we got. Because if you also look, Donk's also got
Wins.
full utilities. He's potentially got a full buy right there that he's not gonna have to spend anything on, which just frees up the cash for his team there. Definitely gonna help them. Still ahead by 2 here, but crucial win there for Elevate. The boys have made it to match point. It would be a lot more difficult to go ahead and mount a potential comeback.
Yep, you got 2 mistakes right now. Really 1, but you got 2 mistakes.
Yep.
Before the game is over, so you definitely have at least 1 buffer at this point.
Just what
for
you want.
Elevate. Yes, I mean, even if they can grab 1, grab 2, do a mistake, and then do it again, that's definitely what you want to be seeing. But right now, you get the boys still feeling pretty good. They definitely had a nice calm 50 seconds there to just hang out. Oh, and Reborn and Cal coming in for the 3-piece, just breaking it.
Coming down to play with us mortals and showing us how it's done.
Yep. And right now, they got to go eco to tie it. the boys. That right now this is on either side. This is what you want to do. I mean, right now the elevate's looking real nice because they're looking about as good as the boys did last round, but that definitely hurts. They're kind of
Yep.
at this weird spot. No one's gonna get a loss bonus because one just they've been winning and they lost, but then elevate doesn't have exactly anything to gain from it either. So the money is all crucial. Every penny.
Illis doing as much as he can behind that pillar right there. And here we are, all tied up. That little lead the boys had created. Elevate is closed. It's 11 to 11. Incredibly close here. If you're the boys, you might just begin to be sweating a little bit. Plenty of cash to go pull by here. I think a little bit of a loss bonus came in there for them. I think it comes in at 3.
Yep, a little bit. So they're looking strong, but again, this is kind of the do or die right now for the boys. Because they lose this, they only got a couple $100 in their pocket, except for Easy, and May's got a little more. But Donk, Illis, Officer, 1 for each, and add 1 to the board for May. Looking good. Now are they gonna push for this, or are they just gonna let them have it? 2 to 4. Smart move would be to, unfortunately, let them have it. But I mean, at this point, they actually probably could go for the YOLO. They could. And,
Yeah,
Reach wins.
yeah, but that's why it's called YOLO.
I know there's so many things you could do there. Do you let them have it? You won't be getting the loss bonus. Got plenty of cash to work with, though. You lose that, you technically only have one more. It's a do or die, basically, here, right? You lose this, it's over. You go to map number 3, or you win this one here. You hopefully got a couple players left to have some guns, and you should have enough cash to work with that maybe you can go ahead and take round number 25. But we're round number 24 here. Boys has the advantage, and they're looking to close it out here. We'll see if they can do that. Reform pop around the corner, just trying to find Officer, but he misses the shots. Illis is going to put on Donk, though. It's a 3 versus 4. Ooh, the boys crumbling here in round number 24. And Elevate brings it back and ties it up.
This is it.
We have it
20K
along.
versus 20K.
Full buys coming in. Be no issues here for these teams. They've played the cash expertly. It's almost like they knew they were going to come here to round number 25. It's all come down to this.
Say I definitely did. we're hitting right at that best case scenario. But now here's where it is. Who's going to be the one to get it? Like I mentioned in the pregame, it's going to get to that 12-12, 12-13. Could be as low as 10. But right now, no, they're to the wire. But who's going to get it? Who's going to get those shots just right?
Illis has got to get this. He does indeed. That's a huge opening pick there for him, getting Easy off there. It also opens up there in the back for them to push through.
1 for 1. Still looking good for Elevate. The Toro really, really low, so it's really looking good.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Legion.
no,
1,
Legion.
2, it's over. It's all she wrote. May. I don't care how much he makes it rain. There's not going to be much he can do. There's going to be no flowers he can get to pop up here. Legion. Missed shots there. Missed the first couple. May having to work uphill here. So difficult. I do love working this uphill spot with the sniper rifle, though. With an AK. And, of course, versus Elevate.
And the cue has been given.
Illis. Oh, my gosh. I mean, they're touching muzzles. He finds them.
All right. Well, Illis, you at least got it on the end. It didn't look, you didn't let that one go at the last kill at the last end on stream. So congratulations, Illis, for getting that. And look at that. Double
Really coming in
23s,
here.
double 18 on their kills and deaths with Legion and Illis. That is beautiful. And honestly, just great work all around. And but here's the thing. Able to take it. And but that, unfortunately for the boys, goes to Elevate 2-0.
If I remember from an interview, I saw a couple people saying in chat too that the boys don't practice that much either, which is if that is the case, still very impressive showing versus Elevate here, especially in map number 2. Ultimately, though, Elevate just a better seasoned, more mature wine. They've been here, they've aged properly, they know how to deal with the situations that are thrown their way. Even if it's a map like Village where they don't play a lot and statistically speaking, they're not great on, they know how to come together as a team. They know how to work. They know how to work the angles, utilize the utilities. I mean, that's something that really stuck out to me. There were multiple times where the boys they'd spam all these utilities, come yeah, and they'd be totally gone, and they'd have nothing to show for it. Meanwhile, Elevate comes in, everybody's got a full buy. They use a couple flashes, and everybody's flashed on the side of the boys. Everybody's flashing the side of the boys. And that means later on in that round, they still got some stuff they can use, which really helps them. I noticed there were multiple times with the boys, like it would have been beneficial if they had a flashbang, they had a smoke grenade left, or even a frag grenade, but they didn't because they burnt through them so quickly at the beginning. Overall, though, a great best of 3 series. Congratulations to Elevate on winning that, getting some redemption after I would say their upset loss yesterday.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, and when it came when like you're saying with the not having the equipment, like I can't remember which exact round it was. I think it was somewhere between 15, 16. You know, they had a full buy. And then all of a sudden, like I said I said it on stream, like, where did it all go? They had all of it.
On.
Where
Yep.
did it go? I mean, they had all the grenades and flashes, and then I was like, there's 3 smokes left. Where did it go? And so, yeah, if they could conserve it, because I mean, how many flashbangs do you need to throw at once? I mean, two is solid, maybe 3. You should definitely have some left over. And I think that might come down to maybe a little bit of that practicing may need to come into play. At least practicing with the in-game leader to be like, hey, you 3 throw, you 2 hold, maybe, or even like, hey, you guys throw some flashes, and then you 2 throw some smokes, right? And then everybody still has a little bit left over, but unfortunately, we talk all day about what they could, should, maybe upgrade to do next time, which is fantastic to see if they can, come back later on in future circuits and be able to bring it back. But Elevate is definitely going to be moving forward. And there's so many good clips out of that
Incredible.
one, multiples, triples. And you know what you could do with those? Jake,
Win
why
some
don't you tell what
cash.
they could do? Yeah, tell what they could do with those.
Who doesn't like winning cash? I mean, it's a win-win. You're competing in circuit, and you can win some cash, and you can win some extra cash from our amazing partner that is Zuvi with the Top Clip Contest. That's right. You can download the amazing app from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, or by scanning the convenient QR code here in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You can upload again your clip to Zuvi. If you're participating in Circuit, you can use hashtag Critical Ops Circuit for a chance to win $200 in cash by uploading your top Circuit clip. Now, for you, the viewer, the casual player, there's an opportunity for you to win some cash as well. So what I love so much about this contest is it includes those that are competing in Circuit, and it includes you, the viewer. You have a chance to win $130 in cash by using your top clip of casual gameplay. And this is casual gameplay, so whether it's competitive ranked, whether it's you screwing around with some friends, and again, you get that 360 no scope collateral, that counts. Upload your top clip using hashtag CriticalOpsCasual for a chance to win $130 in cash. Winners are announced in September, October, and November. September winners have already been announced, of course, and we're coming to the end of October. So go ahead and get your entries in if you haven't already, so you have an opportunity to be in the October drawing as well as the November drawing. Thank you again so much to our amazing partner that is Zuvi for this opportunity here for everybody in the Critical Ops community. Well, folks, we
Yeah.
got one. Oh, good. Sorry.
I was saying, no, 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 they're fantastic. I mean, extra cash for you guys at home. I mean, it's beautiful. So, guys, get those clips in. It's gonna be fantastic. And what's gonna also gonna be fantastic is
This
we
next
got another
matchup.
match for you. Yeah, yeah, we got some new guys coming. Yeah, and again, and I think new guys is definitely a great way to look at it. I mean, it was X Crojet, now it's Legacy Asia, and these guys are going up against Immense. These guys are the new team, the new guys on the block, and somehow they were able to beat the top tier teams. But one of these guys had to be knocked out. One of them, whoever that is going to be, will be going up against elevate later on today. But remember, this is gonna be up to a best of one. We got to take a short little break, get these new guys in their new lobby, and make sure they got their makeup on, make sure they're ready to go, they got their weapons polished, and we'll
Everybody's
be
pretty.
back after this short break with the beautiful people that they are. And so we'll see you guys back here in just a bit. Let's go with Yol, able to get the double right there.
Yeah,
So we got
Yoy,
proximity and Faye.
I guess it's Yoy. Yeah. Speaking of proximity, coming in, trying to go for the 3K. He's got the dip. Oh man, look at this. He's moving back and forth. He's got the dance moves, trying to get the drop shot, and he comes up with it like it's no problem at all. But he makes it look easy.
So the shoulds too, but unfortunately, they kept it super easy across the board. Ooh, that one's
Speaking of
clean
proximity. Two versus one here. Reborn last player of the live. Ooh, he's got the angle. And he's able to pick up the headshot there. Doink and doink. 7 HP for May, 20 for Reborn. Starts with the pre-fire. He's got to be so careful. Flashbang come out. He's going to go ahead and juke around, try to hit him in the back. That bomb is slowly ticking down. Ooh, May's just positioned fantastically here.
Can he get the elbow? He can.
Elbow. Pressure to elevate Phoenix. Still trailing by 6 here. That flashbang can really come in clutch. You've got to be able to come up with this doink, doink, and two. Aaron getting the headshot and getting dropped down out of their officer by the Reborn, but Reborn was able to pick up one kill.
One, switch to the other, one, and then all of a sudden, they came for the what? Oh, triple kill for May and Asia to finish off the last one.
Ori trying to go for the 2K. He's going to do about 50% of damage to that player over there. Tanks creeping up here. Flashbang out. Finds one. Gets the other one. About to go for another 3K. And he's going to be able to do it. Has 2 3Ks in a row here for Mr. Tanks.
They're looking back and forth. Uri just missing him. Oh, gets the quick flick. And you were talking about that flick. Just look at that. Look at that to the face.
Yeah. It's a 2 versus 2, and the bombs have planted. Atheno trying to go ahead and increase their lead back to 3. It's all to Prex here to clutch this up, and somehow he's going to be able to do it.
All
Ori
right.
and Legion with their line of sights crossed, but not where they need to be pointed. Through there, trying to get his crosshairs position right. That flashbang got him a little disoriented. RB is going to eliminate him, and Ori is the last left alive here, trying to work SG straight back and forth. Previous season circuit skin right there. And look at that.
Nice spot for them to sit over, but I don't think anything's gonna let that happen this easy. Oh, especially Illis. Oh my
There's
goodness.
your Zuby top clip contest winner right there. 2 hanging back towards tree elbow. Reborn and impressive wrapping around. That smoke grenade is going to cover their advancement up, and they're going to come behind and just absolutely clean up. Oh my God, Reborn with the run to go for the ace, but no, it's Buzz going to prevent that from happening. What?
They all left. The bomb site is at least in danger of detonating. Ori does get a double. Here comes potential triple, and Illis playing it for the final. He getting that beautiful past season circuit skin. Impressive, rocking the same thing. Same for Illis. Still getting it. Still running strong. Buzz taking another one, but Illis here for the triple. Back to back to back.
You should know Illis is low on HP. You have had 2 players contend with him. You hit him twice. You're going to catch Illis behind. That's fine. Now, Ori, with the more HP, knows where Glow's at, but lets him come right up and shoot him in the gut.
Trying to get the spray and pray. Reborn going for that. Illis coming around for 2. Make that 3 and make it 4. Illis.
With a quick flick with a ratio. The bomb has been planted though. 2 players, 1 player now. RB is the last man to work here. Finds one, trying to go for the second. He's low on ammo, needs to be careful. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and pop that reload. Bell's low on HP. RB coming around the corner, gonna make him pay for that. Throwing a frag grenade out, bounce it off. Ooh, and is able to also get the smoke grenade out. Wow, that was some crazy timing right there. Illis was firing a volley of shots, but someone was able to dodge him. RB is just rolling in.
It just kind of depends. Depends what Glow can do here, which is 1, 2,
and
3. Along with Zest, picking it up in the middle of that triple kill. It's all about using the map to your advantage and make things harder for the team. And then you stay alive with one bullet. One bullet's one bullet. But it looks like they only need a few bullets. Ooh. It's like Unreal. They just getting 2 pieces with easy. Just again, the boys are just doing their thing. They're coming in for the knife. Officer.
They know what they're doing. DRX is not. They haven't wanted to play it. So it is. It's interesting to see that for the boys. And you can already see that they're really dominating play. This bridge shot. Look at Donk. Unbelievable. What?
Here and keep it go. Oh, that was almost bad. That was
almost bad. Or really good for DRX.
Oh no. Oh no,
here's
Donk,
man. Oh my gosh. Donk finding easy kills. He tries to go for the 4th and he picks it up. Insane.
All of the retakes that Hammers were attempting, so good stuff from them so far, but seems like Alpha is the one left alive, and there is some time left. He is able to get the second one. Oh, this could be great from Alpha. He has gotten a double kill here. All he needs to do is wait out the time. Oh, that nade! Look at the HP! He's gonna peek it. Noxic understands it, but Alpha able to get the last kill. They're not committing to any peaks though. Oh, and he might get caught off guard. Noxic does take down Stratus, but he was able to take down Melody. Now it's down to 1v1. All that Genis has to do here is just play on time. Oh no, Noxic. No. That is one way to stop the round. He played that perfect. Genis was just, you know, the more important the breach rounds are, the more important the pistol round is, and Phoenix not able to take the pistol round in a very breach side important map here.
Ooh, and grenade. Getting lots of damage.
My God.
Oh my goodness. Melody for 3, Zion for 2, and let's just go ahead and slap.
Push that belong area, which isn't actually the worst decision because 4 players are oriented more towards the A side of things here, so yeah, okay, that closes it though. Has able to get a 2-piece, and this is a very easy shutdown eco round, so this could really go any direction here. There's one player on site that is Raze, and he's able to put in some effort. Oh, and that's nasty. That's second kill on EXZ, but I feel like a lot of these rounds could have, you know, the loss could have been avoided if Invictus did something better, but there you go. That's definitely something better. Yep.
Bird. Really just, right now, G9's looking really good. I say that. Free gets an absolute domination quad kill, as I try to say. The G9 is looking real good.
Because now he's able to isolate angles here. Oh, and Mixage, look at this. He is up. Oh, that's going to be so hard to spot. Oh, and what a shot as well. One player has actually crossed, but Mixage doesn't care. He just takes them down, misses the shot, but, you know, the only one left. Mixage, man of the round here, as long as possible. And oh no, this is not good. There is no time to plant anymore. Fair, he's just going for the outplay. Oh, there's no way. Fair, what a shot from Fair. This will be a G9 victory here, and we're really seeing an upset in the first game. Whoa, I thought on the screen that the guy that had the P250 got the kill, but Pre is doing his best. Yep. Yeah, the first real ref around and Crux. Oh my God, there's no way he just did that. Crux. How are they doing this? How are they? Okay, Fair. Oh no! Again, they're peeking together and Fair. He is so unfair. He's so unfair to the rest of the players here.
Clean sweep. We got Medusa here coming out with that AR-15. Love seeing it. But Medusa doesn't even need it, halfway. Oh, whoa. Full ace.
Much needed in this situation. And Symboli, his positioning and aim is everything but Stratus. That's a great push. Although the rest of the players is low. Oh, what a play there, Pref. Well, things might go for it better here, but Sensor, he's ready for it, and now Alpha. Oh, that's a good shot. But
Stara getting that lineup he needs, and he gets the ace. Joystick gonna get shot out from behind here again by Honey. And yes, he'll finish it off. Life will find one and grab as well. Can they find another one? Yes, they turn it around. Isaac's gonna close it out for them. It's right. They can't do it.
Yo, welcome back, Critical Ops fans. The next map is being prepared. Legacy Asia versus Immense is coming up. This is the underdogs matchup here. Currently in the winners bracket. Both these teams beat out the teams we just saw compete, the boys and then Elevate respectively. Definitely recommend checking out that live stream, which is on a video demand here on the Critical Ops Esports channel. Of course, after this stream is over, that was a lot of fun to watch both those teams go head to head yesterday. But now we get to see the winners of those matches go head to head. And of course, the loser here will go on to play Elevate, and the winner will be moving on to the finals. We're going to see who's the best of the runts. Who truly is the biggest runt? Team Legacy or Team Immense? And are they going to be making a name for themselves here today in the Circuit Season 5, or I guess this weekend, Circuit Season 5 finals weekend, as they maybe become bigger in the critical ops scene in future circuits and whatnot? We'll have to see. Bench is being prepared as we speak again. You can see how the bracket is breaking down. Of course, Elevate beating the boys there in the consolidation round 1. We'll be moving on to face the winners of this year, the winners finals, and the consolidation finals, whether that is going to be, or excuse me, the loser, not the winner, or it's going to be Legacy or Immense. We will have a short break after the winners final here just to go over everything in the background, and we'll be back to check out the consolidation finals. Just for those of you that are new around here, hey, Master, you want to go ahead and let everybody know?
Sure.
Legacy
Absolutely.
Asia.
Let's see what they got. So, guys, these are updated. This was X Quadrant. So we're seeing that we do have some more maps in here. Looks like things have been updated. So, we got 10 to 13. They're still negative. And again, they were definitely not supposed to win their matchup, but they did. And so, they got some decent accommodations: 5th place, 6th place, and 14th place. So they're definitely working their way up. I mean, obviously they went down one on main two, but they were at the same spot, but definitely up from 14. And so everybody's looking real nice. KDs are looking pretty good. And again, they definitely didn't look too great against their opponents before, but same on the same flip coin. On the other side, you have Immense. These guys are the absolute newcomers. Again, Legacy 10 to 13, but Immense. These guys, again, the newest ones, maps won on those guys. Or it's a lot closer, obviously. And again, things have been updated across the board. But Immense, they've definitely been able to come close to Legacy Asia. As we see, we have their points here of 7 and 5. So again, they were a little bit, because they only really had the only one map, so they bumped up one. So from 65 to 75, Again, they have fourth, fifth place, respectively, and so again, having all those nice points. Their stats and ratings do look a little bit better than Legacy,
Mhm.
but the thing is, they have less maps. So again, that'll fill out over time as it goes. But again, new team, new stats. Again, they are looking good. You have Democracy there with a nice, solid 30, showing his teammates how things are done, and kind of give them the rundown. So guys, you feel free to make your predictions. These are both underdogs. They both are performing. Technically, at this point, Immense definitely does have they're winning above their losses, versus Legacy are definitely down by 3, but we'll have to see how that fills out yet again, see who's going to take it. But we do need to know what map they're going to be doing that on, because again, that's a huge deal
Yep.
versus the two teams, whether one's good, one's bad. And at this point, this is going to be an absolute massive ban list. It's just going to be rocking all the way down. It's going to be ban, 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 ban. And we'll find out what we're going to see. Legacy Asia going to be the one starting us off for those bans.
What's the first left swipe we're gonna be getting? Raid.
Hmm.
Next on out of here. I'd like to see Bureau in these best of ones. That's you just want to see like a really even matchup between both these teams. Village getting the axe out of there. Soar, map even Port. We had Port as well earlier yesterday. Port, I think Bureau. Oh, there's Bureau, and my choice getting thrown out of there already. We'll see. Maybe Port will be the next one to get axed, or Canals Plaza. It's Legacy getting out of there. It's not a great one for a best of one. I know we were kind of surprised about that. We actually thought that for a second was going to be one of the best of ones from yesterday. Canals also getting thrown out of there. Not a horrible one for a best of one matchup. I think could be a good map for it.
Ah,
Port.
there it is. They
Okay.
don't want it. So it's going to be
And
grounded.
grounded is gonna be the decider. Again, grounded for me, where it can get super lopsided. Not my favorite one for the best of ones. But that's what they had decided to do here. I'm curious to see how this will work. Looking at some of the stats here, Immense has played grounded once. They've won once on that. Ports actually looking, they've won a couple more times on 3 total times they've won. Both these teams are rocking about a 50% win rate over each other. As you said earlier, in Master, stats are just very, very even between both of them. Nothing really sticking out. Newer teams here. I'm looking to see Legacy Asia's
They
map
have
win
nothing.
on grounded. Yeah, that's
Nothing.
interesting. Nothing on grounded.
Yeah. They have
Hmm.
Bureau, Plaza, Port, Raid, and Village, as far as what they've played. They have nothing. They have nothing grounded. We have literally nothing to go on because they're that new. We have nothing to go off of. So, I mean, just kind of got to see. I mean, with between the two of them, they're both able to take out the corresponding heavy hitters, and so doing a nice, solid, structured map, is it going to be good or bad, right? I mean, X Quadrant's kind of been around for a while, so they definitely might be a little bit more seasoned versus the kind of the newbies. But would they've done better on Village or Soar? But they did ban Village themselves, and then Legacy went ahead and took out Soar. So I mean, obviously they got down to ground. And they had a chance to with between Port and Plaza to kind of see you win that area. So honestly, again, we literally have nothing. We have no expectations. We have no capabilities to really even
I
data
like that.
guess. I mean, we this is literally all of us, including you at home watching. We have nothing to expect, and we just get to walk in blind.
I like that. I'm liking. There is a little bit of eagerness. I'm excited to see how this plays out. I really am. I'm excited because the both these teams being here to me was kind of a surprise. One of them, okay, you have one. Have a little brain fart there. You had one underdog win, but both the underdogs won in the same day to be in the winners bracket. You have the favored teams, the favorites, to be the ones knocking it out in the consolidation bracket. It's not something we were expecting yesterday, and here we are, up here in the winners finals, trying to figure out who's going to be moving on and who's going to be facing Team Elevate. And what's crazy here is, let's say what Legacy Asia wins this, they move on, Immense gets to face Team Elevate again in the best of 3 for the consolidation finals, and they win again, and they go to the grand finals versus Legacy. That would be one crazy weekend if that happens. I mean, a lot of critical ops to happen before we even get to the grand finals. But I'm saying if it goes that way, that'll be crazy because either way, one of these teams is going back to face Elevate, which is definitely ready to play. I think they are a little frustrated. They're down there in the consolidation bracket. I don't think they were expecting that. I think they were thinking it'd be nice and easy. Okay, we win today. We win yesterday. We won today. Best of 1 matches, nice and easy. We'll stroll into the grand finals. But no, little upset, a little surprise. Now they're actually having to work for it, and they definitely worked hard for it. They showed they were ready to work. They worked very hard there to beat the boys in both their matches. I think they showed up. They played phenomenally well together as a team. Just everything about Elevate, I loved watching them play. They moved as an absolute unit. Everybody was sticking together, doing what they're supposed to be doing, spreading out. Great team communication. Just overall, excellent team. So it's going to be whoever loses this is definitely going to have a match ahead of themselves going up against Elevate. Think we're almost ready to hop on into this. Should just be a couple more minutes. We're waiting for a couple more players to join up here and finish their recordings. Chat, let us know in the comment section down below who you think will be winning. Is it going to be, I guess it's on the right-hand side if you're on PC, but I always say down below because most people watch on mobile. But I just want to be inclusive to everybody that's watching on all their platforms. I mean, you might be watching on a tablet. I mean, I got the folding phone. I know how it is. You turn your phone sideways, and now the comment section is moved. So I'm trying to be inclusive here. If it's below or on the side. Let us know who you think's gonna be winning this, Legacy Asia or Team Immense. I'm curious. Again, we don't have a lot of expectations coming into this. I don't want to say much. I want my eyeballs to watch and be shocked and see what happened. I'm hoping it's gonna be a close game, see some crazy stuff, new blood, see some new things we haven't seen before. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's what we go see is what we go see. It's just I mean, are we going to see some weird weapon combos up on the map? Are we going to see, standardized movement, standardized plays? And again, like we were saying with with Elevate, the B side can be a super good advantage if you move as a unit. And these two teams, are they going to be able to do that? Do they have the symmetry down? Um, it really just, it comes down to what can they do. And again, these players, have they learned the map well enough? And I mean, again, X Quadrant definitely has been around a little bit more, but their win to loss ratio has not been the best. So maybe
Yeah,
that
about
shows some
50% for
holes.
both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, does that show some holes? I mean, technically, Mint is up a little bit, just a little bit. But again, they're the new guys, so again, they have that ability. Or are they going to be down, a little bit on the X Quadrant side? So it's like, yeah, they kind of could, maybe kind of, sort of, but I'm really excited. Like I said, that there's a good chance for some new strats to be seen here, new stuff. So I'm just excited to see it.
Indeed. Chat, we should be ready to go in just a minute or so. Oh yeah, weren't you told how to pronounce Sumer or Sum's name? I know we were mispronouncing it. I knew we were
Yeah,
doing it, but he reached out and gave us the proper pronunciation. Would you like to go ahead and tell everybody how to pronounce it? Tell me too.
it's technically supposed to be, and I'm still butchering it. I'm still not, obviously it's not my proper pronunciation, but it's definitely, instead of a sum, it's sum. So it's kind of sumere.
Sumere.
Again, I don't know if, again, that's still probably some butchering in there, but Sumere is kind of how that's supposed to be, instead of like summary is kind of how on the west side over here, how we would kind of see that and kind of how
Mhm.
that would be pronounced. But the U is more of a Su, which is for us would be almost kind of like a double O, uh, and on the end, because the E is, so it's totally, I can totally see it if with all different pronunciations. So yeah, it's Sumere. If we see him in here, which I'm pretty sure we will, uh, we'll definitely try and keep that in there. But yeah, we obviously like to keep things sometimes short and concise, but definitely Sum maybe maybe something we may shorten that to, but Sumere. we're happy to see you, and we're definitely gonna give it our best shot.
Yes, definitely. I think some we're stick with some for the easiest way, especially in the heat of the action, heat of the battle. We'll
Yeah,
stick with some, but Sumere. I
yeah,
think I'm doing that properly. I like pronouncing everybody's name properly. It gets difficult sometimes. Like you said, neither of us are English majors, but I do enjoy the English language. When everybody pronounces things differently
yeah.
from around the world. And anyways, we don't need to get into that. This isn't school. Legacy Asia versus Immense. It's just about to take place. I think one person is just finishing doing something here in the background, and then we'll be ready for the knife round to see who's starting on what side, and then we'll go ahead and get on into this. Typically, this map can get very coalition sided. Typically, it can. As we saw with Elevate, team that is very experienced on this map, it doesn't matter. They'll play on the breach side, they'll play on the coalition side. It'll be one sided no matter what. But traditionally speaking, at least from my experience, especially over the last season and a half, it's a very coalition sided map. It's not uncommon to see that 9-3, the 10-2s going into the flip on this map.
Yeah.
Be curious to see if that is will hold true today, or maybe it'll be close. Maybe both these teams are very practiced. Not it's interesting when you look at that, like why it's so lopsided. Because it's not normally due to a again from what I've noticed, like the team that's starting out on the breach side, just lack of experience. They're usually both. This goes for great teams. Both teams just facing each other that are overall really good. They can play one map on raid or canals, be very close, be a 13-10, 13-9, 13-12, and then they come into grounded and it just gets totally lopsided. So it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with experience. It's just working the head glitches, trying to get into the bomb sites, which can be a little difficult. The coalition have some great areas to sit at. I think Elevate did such a phenomenal job on the breach side with the way they utilized their utility. It was just phenomenal with the way they all timed everything together. And 3 flashes all out at once. They all hit, boom, boom, boom. Somebody staggers, waits to throw an extra flashbang out just in case somebody was able to hide long enough, and they had plenty of time to move in, plant that bomb. I mean, so much chaos was caused by those flashes and a couple smokes. They were able to plant the bomb, get set up, even get an opening pick pushing onto the bomb site before the coalition was able to respond. Um, that is something that's definitely going to have to be brought in here, I think, to try to keep that coalition side balanced. But we'll see here. We're about to go into the knife round.
Yeah. What are we gonna see? And again, if you have the coordination, the breach is not a problem. But let's see what they can coordinate. They're gonna go for the corner tactic. See if anybody can come out. And it looks like 2 is going to still be left alive. So we'll find out whose side is gonna be on what.
I love Vio with the wrench there. First opening kill, just big smack to the temple. Legacy Asia versus Immense. Folks, let us know in the comment section down below who you think will be taking this. Legacy Asia will be on the coalition side to start, formerly known as X Quadrant, and Immense will be on the breach side to start. I believe we're getting into it right now, getting rid of our semi-attractive faces. I don't even know if they were actually up on the screen. Maybe it was just the promo images. I don't know. What counts, though, is the match has finally started. Your long-awaited winners consolidation round is here. Let's do this. Elim. Actually, I think we figured out it was Elam, wasn't it? Opening up there on Vio.
Yep. Elam it is.
Proximity working on getting out here to the bomb site to try to get planted. And Democracy. He hesitated for just a second. I was trying to figure out what's going on. I thought he might have been lagging. Able to put down some. Multiple shots going down here, and the breach will ultimately take that win there, as well as getting the bomb planted. Not a bad way to start off the game for them.
Yeah, no, doing great. They got the first one. Gonna go for the second one. Can they, I mean, obviously they should be able to bring this home. I mean, they
you'd hope.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't be wrong. See some revolvers. You know, you got the right time in the right spot for that. Could be doing pretty good. I mean, they definitely have more armor to be working with, but get some well-placed deagles, some well-placed revolvers. Definitely gonna definitely gonna hurt, but what definitely hurts, Democracy and Slurpee doing his thing
Wins.
and just taking them both out. 2 pieces on each. I mean, what more can you ask for? Here we go. Mints at 2. And can they do it again? We got a lot of M4s coming out.
Yep. Legacy being able to exercise some of the cash they have now for the last couple of rounds. See what they can do here. This should be a little bit more of an even round. Ooh, those grenades. Mean forces Sayo to get back there. Firing through the spool. Not finding anybody. Democracy's the first to open it up. Putting down the bear there, the Care Bear. Vio get caught off guard with the reload. Democracy double it up, make it look easy. Some following up behind. See if you can go ahead and get the trade kill. Slurpee making a lot of noise. Putting down Eugene there. The 2 versus 4 now for live here for the immense side. Only 2 live here for Legacy Asia. Democracy trying to go for a 3rd here, but misses some, and he makes him pay for it. That staggered flash again. Boom. The resets you right after. Wow. Great duel there by Sumer. Butchering the name again. Some with the kill. 1 versus 1 here. Elam versus him. And Elam is going to win that. Immense able to stay in the lead here, increasing it by 1 more. 3-0.
Yeah. I mean, right now they're looking super, super hot. I mean, clearly, as of now, still early on, but definitely with how they've been really kind of starting us off here, it definitely doesn't seem like it was a fluke for them to be able to take out Elevate. So, I mean, they're rocking really, really hard. They're fully bought out. They've just been taking names. Mints has come to win. And typically if you do just a bunch of best of ones, right? You feel like, oh, they're walking their way in, right? No, I mean, look at this. They are just taking Democracy, really, doing his fair share.
Bomb has been planted.
Elam, get the bomb planted. I mean, again, they're really putting their work in. Elam getting bio, and just again, really just doing that. Sumere able to, he's still alive, barely 7 HP, but proximity's gonna take him out, and kind of how that went. And now we're up to 4 on the board. I mean, that's not looking too great right now. 4-0.
See, these teams have made some adjustments over here on their breach side, learning how to make it a little bit easier to play, not be so much of a lopsided map. Like I said, I think it's been like, I don't know, last season and a half. That's kind of how grounded has been for me. A lot of the matches I've casted, even watched in different regions, where it gets kind of lopsided. But I like to see that got some fighting spirit over here on the breach today. Both the matchups we've seen so far on grounded. Vio has pulled out the ratio, watching B Long here, about to push out. Ooh, he is able to pick one up. I was about to say, I'm holding my breath waiting for it. He's able to find Elam, who pushes up, but he was able to get that smoke off. Proximity, finding Sumere. Minute 8 left here on the clock. There's Democracy. Trying to go for the cheeky backstab again, but they were ready for him. Vio, incredible with the sniper rifle. Fade. Doubling up. Up to him.
Name Resbear. Haven't seen him come through.
Yeah. Didn't see him in the best of one last time.
Coalition wins.
Ooh, Silo rolling in. Take a fade out. And okay, they finally broke it. They got 1 on the board. That's good. That's definitely the momentum that they needed. Some good cash they needed. So time to rock and roll it again. And it looks like Immense is definitely going to go for a quick early pistol round. They don't necessarily have to, but again, what you don't want to be is in that kind of perfect situation that had to happen last game on Village. And so right now, Silo, is he going to get the ace? Oh, he does! Nonetheless, clean sweeping it. and still alive. Surprisingly, not going down to 5 pistols. Now, that's going to be one of those for that top clip contest.
Definitely. Don't forget about it, folks. Link in the video description down below to go ahead and download Zuby, or you can just search it up on your Apple App Store or Google Play Store and download it. Round number 7 about to start here. Immense on Eco. Good decision here from them. Don't try to force anything. Slurpee tagging some right there, making a comeback. Thinking about engaging, being very disciplined there at the M4. Not going to push, even though he knows he is facing just, I think it was an XT45. Ooh, makes Slurpee come to him and pops a top. Pops his top. Bio and Saya respectively getting kills, and it's all cleaned up there by the bottom blue there.
And see, you know what's great about what they're doing here for Immense is they lost a couple of those in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they decided to just go ahead and make sure they got the lost bone.
Yeah, might as
And
well.
so they went double eco when they didn't even have to. Got the lost bonus. Basically able to buy just basically everything they want. And they can utilize that to their advantage. I mean, they're sitting nice and pretty. Here we go. Silo getting a nice, big, quick opener. And that's going to do a lot of damage for a mint. So, was that a good deal to go ahead and go for that double pistols? But I guess we're going to have to see how this rolls. And Silo trying to come in for an official ace with all rifles, but that's going to get taken out by Fade. We're still sitting here, and there we go. Fade goes down. Vio here to clean it up. 4-4. Legacy waking up. Coming up in here. Silo at 13 with all the yummy kills he's been getting to rack himself up on the board. Only one in double digits at this point. I guess really the only one who's close to double digits. I mean, everybody else having close 1-7. Right below him, but at that point, just kind of holding strong.
Vio holding strong. Fine Elam almost able to double up proximity. Doesn't ultimately drop him here. 4 players alive here for Team Immense. Only 3 alive for Legacy. They're working on pushing over here and getting that B site taken. Big battle going on there. Democracy ultimately going to win it. Kind of playing that lurker role. It's really been working out for him so far here.
Reach wins.
There he is. Democracy coming for the backstab and getting Eugene. Immense has retaken their lead up by 1.
Yeah, they're in a good position. Everybody right now is fully decked except for proximity. Nope, there he is. Nope, his teammates are there to save the day. Everybody's fully bought up. Everybody's got full pockets full of goodies. Now we're gonna see that U ratio coming out.
2 U ratios.
Yeah, oh, actually, yeah, Bio does have one too. Sumire has one. So, is that gonna be good for defending the bomb site? We're actually taking out Silo so far, so we still got 2 in play. Again, we'll find out if they're actually become useful, if they're gonna be really good in the close quarters, long range. Depends what they have plans. Bear getting one from behind. I'm gonna be flying in, maybe. G gonna be flying through. Maybe. And here's the U
I thought he had that.
I really did too. Fade getting two kills for himself.
He
And
wishes
now
he
it's up
had
to
it.
Bio. Yeah. Bio definitely getting proximity, but coming from behind, locking it in. Sees him.
Reach wins.
Ooh, so close to the jump shot. Fade, he is just doing good. Fade has just been solid. Not flashy, but we've seen the name pop up on that scoreboard. And kill feed, NT. Ben's pulling ahead. I mean, right now they're sitting really nice. Nothing to complain about. They definitely have everything in the they could ever really want as far as armor, equipment. Everything's looking solid. Moxley starting us off. Rolling through proximity. Ooh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Stab coming in from Silo. That's sweet money to be gained from that. Elam, though, quickly coming back with a double. And Sumerang, last man in through the wall, got the audio cue, could hear him walking.
Well, Legacy Asia had closed up the gap, and now Immense is taking it back to basically where it was at. One round away from the flip here. Either going to be going in 7-5 or 8-4. Immense, obviously, I mean, they can go into the flip up by 4 here. They're in such a phenomenal starting spot going into the second half. On the Coalition side, up by 4. Wouldn't, really couldn't be any better for him if that happens. Even if you just go into the flip up by 2, it's not a bad spot to be starting with here on this map.
Yeah, and especially if you go up by 2, you know, you're still sitting strong, right? You know, you got, even if you lose the pistol round, you're still down, you're still even, right? But, I mean, oh, man, it looks like it's definitely going to go their way. 1 by 1 going down. Silo, only one really touching anybody so far. Democracy going down. But we got a 2 versus 4. One is completely flashed. Now it's up to Sumere again. Able to, ooh, nice quick headshot refrag. Ooh, make that 2. Dude has brought his accuracy today. But they are both in the corner on the bomb. I can guarantee you he's not going to see that coming. He has 9 HP. He's going to fly in here. Has to pop out. And that is it.
It's like a fly into a spider's web. Boom, instant.
Yeah, and that was a smart smoke. You know, just enough to give them cover to move back, but just enough to where if wanted to come in to do the defuse, had to come out of that smoke. Perfect.
Mince is looking really good here. Legacy Asia really needs to start out with a pistol win here, and preferably a bomb plant as well, just to get that cash to go ahead and try to be competitive here. If Mince wins this, they're basically guaranteed the next round. Not always, but basically guaranteed it. That puts you at 10-4 on grounded. Without the coalition advantage.
Yeah, they definitely need this as anything. So they can get these next 2, that'll bump them up to 10, and then they're basically, you know, into the double digits, you know, for that nice mind game. And proximity, somehow making that happen. Just going back and forth, bob and weave, and now we're down to 1.
Wins.
Never mind. Down to 0. Immense taking that pistol round. They're going to get all the sweet, sweet goodies. All the assault rifles are going to be coming out. And this should be just a walk through the snow for him.
How many kills is Democracy at? Bring up the scoreboard here. I think it's 14 or 15. Yeah, 14 kills. And Fade is what I thought I was about to say. He's probably up there too at 11. But Silo, actually the one with the most points there on the board, 16 and 10.
But unfortunately, Silo can only do so much for his team.
Yep, exactly. Gotta have some some backup from those teammates. Elam helping out.
Coalition wins.
And there we go. Proximity
Immense.
with a nice clean double.
10-4 here. Not looking good here for Team Legacy Asia. It's looking like they're going to be the ones going up against Elevate here. But it's not over yet. The fat lady has yet to sing, but I can hear she's getting tired. Immense looks phenomenal. Democracy playing on that lurker role has been great. I think that really helped them there on that breach side, having them play there and be very effective on it. I think it kind of had Legacy Asia's head on a swivel. They kept having to check the back. Maybe we're a little more nervous when he was alive just because he kept popping up in weird spots. But not playing as much of the lurker role right now. No need to. A is this side of choice. There's Democracy. Finding one. Doubling up there. Taking out some. Trying to go for the third. He's able to do it. No need to res that bear. He's flatlined.
Yeah. And Democracy is showing what he can do. And really the whole team. I mean, everybody's playing just great. Whether they're high up on the scoreboard or not, they're definitely playing their role. They're definitely playing the part, either as a distraction, extra bullet damage. Either way, it's working out in their favor. Mince at 11. Legacy at 4. Looks pretty good, though. Able to get the first kill. Bear able to take out Slurpee. But everybody is really, really taking some damage. Eugene, Bear, Vio. Oh, Vio's lost a lot more than what I was expecting. All of his health. He's now down thanks to Democracy. And Silo not looking too good. And somehow Sumere going down to that. I really thought he kind of had that one. Elam, they get out Silo. And now it's all up to about mostly a player's worth of HP. And Eugene taking him out. But 1 to 3. Definitely could take up against Faye. But other than that, I don't think this is going to go all too swell, especially since he does not have the bomb in his hand.
Coalition wins.
You're Elevate right now. You're watching this. You're thinking like, okay, think you might be feeling a little confident coming into your consolidation finals here. Immense about to close this out. Had just played dominantly versus Legacy Asia here.
Yeah, Immense. I mean, these guys, I mean, they're looking solid. They still got 20K in the pocket. Everybody's fully decked. Everything. Proximity still at $7,000. I mean, just rocking it out. And here we go. We're going to start it again. Slurpee for the revenge. Democracy for another. Sumere getting the revenge on Democracy. So fantastic. Love those extra back and forth kills per the rounds. Get the nice revenge, but still 4 to 3. And it's still a tall order to go. Eugene getting himself one, evening it up. As of right now. They actually are pretty even as far as the health goes. Eugene has a little bit more, so technically they could do a better bit. But Immense, they've been actually getting more multi-kills than anything. As far as, one, the back-to-back or two. Here we go, Proximity. In a good spot. He's got all the info, he's got all the health, and everything's good. Fade able to take out Sumere. Really surprising, again, that 2 HP doing some work, and still doing work. Bio, able to take the Proximity. Now, this would be an absolute clutching moment for Fade if he could take out 3 players, including one being E-Ratio, with 2 HP. Can he do it?
Could be a Zuvi
No.
top click contest win. If Vio's able to do this here. Unfortunately for Vio, time is not on his side. He's going to have to play this bomb here. Unknown to him, though. Slurpee's on the other side of the map. He has plenty of time to plant now. Little tease. He has changed his position. Smoke is out. Slurpee, though.
Ooh. Very nice. Very
Doesn't even have time to take a sip. He springs a leak, and Legacy Asia stays in the game here. 12 to 5. It's the first point on the board since the first half. I mean, it has been, what, 8 straight for Immense?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just did a quick little math. It was 8 straight there. That was the final one to break that big snowball which had been created by them.
But still, that's a lot of rounds left to go to be able to bring it back. So, Immense has to really lose touch with themselves and what they can do. Vio is here to save the day. He's kind of busting up in here with that U-Ratio, trying to just get those absolute one taps. Fade, on the other hand, HK, again, makes some good contact, but it's not Vio. Vio's still in it. So if he can use the one-shot wonder to his advantage, and they can, supply him cover for bullets, might actually be able to keep going.
.46 seconds left here on the clock. 3v3. Every single round's a big round here for Legacy Asia. No more mistakes, no more mess ups. Big, crucial win there by Resbear. Vio needed to have another great player this ratio. The Lim finding him, doubles up on Vio, and I'm thinking this might be all she wrote here. Both these players low on HP. Wow. Making it look easy. Bomb being diffused. Everybody else just like, yeah, we're out of here. We'll see ya in the finals, folks. Team Immense making it look easy. Taking down Elevate in their first matchup yesterday, and now taking down Legacy Asia in their matchup today. They're moving on to the grand finals. We'll see them tomorrow. But folks, looks like we'll have Legacy Asia matching up versus Team Elevate. Team Elevate, just watch what happened here. I don't know. You struggled versus your best of one with Immense, but you just saw Immense take the beat down or beat down Team Legacy Asia here. I think you gotta be feeling a little excited, more confident here. Of course, you don't want to. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. Don't want to cross it. Might have been why you got into the consolidation bracket to begin with, but I think you gotta be feeling pretty confident about it. However, folks, we will be having a break here before we have the final consolidation round matchup between Team Legacy Asia and Team Elevate. I believe we'll be back. It's going to be 7 a.m. Eastern time. So about an hour and a half. We'll be back live with that matchup. But congratulations once again to Team Immense on that W. What a fantastic way to move on to the grand finals, making it look easy. I'm really excited to see who's going to be matched up versus them. I mean, stats would suggest it is going to be Elevate, but I'm curious to see. It's a best of one, so you don't have the opportunity yet. You have a bad game. Maybe Grounded isn't your map for Legacy Asia. They don't have their opportunity to show their full repertoire of things they're good at. This map might be the one on the bottom of the list for them. Actually, I think they were the team that didn't have any maps played on Grounded. So
Yep.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen in this best of three matchup versus Elevate. I think they'll have a little more opportunity to stretch their legs, really get their chest out, get some blood flowing, and see what they can and fully do.
Yeah,
Emas, with all
I
that
think
being
so too.
said, is there anything else you want to say before we go ahead and start wrapping this up?
Yeah, elevate. You got your contender coming to you. You got the little taste of what it was, what they're able to do. I don't know if that again is that going to be the whole story. Is that what it's going to be for their 2 games in a row, or is things to be a little different? But you know what? We'll find out here shortly. And immense congratulations on the victory. You guys did great. You guys are making this look too easy. But and as much as I say, they might be walking to the finish line. I mean, honestly, they're doing a really bang up job. They really are. Especially with how you're just seeing the crosshair placements, the way they're just taking these battles 1-to-1, 1s to 2s. So honestly, they're doing it. They're doing it. I think they deserve it to make it there. And with that, and so congratulations yet again, and we'll be seeing you in the finals. So guys, really just kind of hang out. Remember, don't forget to subscribe, get the notification. We'll be back shortly here in just a little bit. And so make sure you have that notification bell rung. We'll be back
Indeed.
with another best of three, which is now officially Legacy Asia versus Elevate. And we'll find out here in a couple of hours who is going to be going into the finals for tomorrow and going up against the Mints. We'll see you guys back
Indeed.
here in just a bit. But
Before we
we
go,
have something for you.
indeed, before we go, giveaways. That's right,
Oh,
folks. We got a giveaway here. The stream is going to end. We're going to do a giveaway. All you got to do is drop your Critical Ops player ID down there in the YouTube chat and go ahead and do that. You can spam it. You can do it once. It's up to you. How many times you want to do it? 5, 6, 8 times. Increases your chance of winning the more you do it. And we'll be choosing a few of you lucky winners to be winning some cases, and those will be sent out to you probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. But again, just go ahead and drop your Critical Ops player ID down there in the chat, and we will go ahead and choose a few of you lucky winners for some cases. Again, we'll be back here in just a couple of hours. Make sure that notification bell has been rung. Follow us on social media. Links are in the video description down below. You guys know how it rolls. Join the Discord server. I'd say it's probably the best place to get notified when we do go live. The next best of three match is scheduled to start at 5 a.m. Pacific time. That would be 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 p.m. Singapore time. I believe that is all we have. I want to say thank you to the teams, the staff, everybody behind the scenes to make this possible for us to get on here and put on this show, and for you all to watch. And speaking of you all watching, thank you so much for stopping by the stream, watching the amazing matchups we had today, and looking forward to seeing you again here in a couple hours for the next amazing matchup we have between Legacy Asia and Team Elevate Phoenix. Hey, Master, is that all for you?
that's all we got. So, guys, tune in just a little bit, and you'll be able to see our beautiful faces back in front of your screens momentarily. We'll see you guys here in a bit.